Mr. Judge, what's up? Here we go again. Movies on Tuesday. Oh, I didn't mean to click that. Going to the movies on Tuesday. I'm excited for that also. Ooh, basically, they told me it's in. Back on. Find out that it was a missing. Damn! On the airport, damn! You know, somebody made it. Oh, yeah, that's some crazy shit. That's crazy. No, see shit. Yes.
Hello, Clarice.
It
What is
is
Mr. Judge talking about?
something going on with I think it was the DC.
Mm,
Yeah,
with the
Miss
support
James.
group.
Yeah. I don't want to say it all out. But
Yeah.
you see that joint? Oh, you saw it. How you cut on the live, and the first thing you do
Let's go digging for
is
gold in your nose.
you ever see a Lion King 1.5?
Yeah. Was
When
it
Timon,
Timon sitting up there digging in his nose?
yeah, when he stopped it, were you just picking your
He said, "Were
nose?
you picking your nose?" No, I had an itch.
Didn't I have that
Yeah,
clip?
Mr. Judge, you ain't lying.
Didn't I have that clip?
No, you didn't have that one.
Oh, shit, you had to watch the YP joint last night. This nigga said Oh my fucking God. Yo, this nigga told people that he was going, he was going cut a deal with GameStop and Sony and get a squatter van and sit in
Lord
front of the
Jesus.
squat in front of the GameStop and have
Neither
people coming in and
GameStop
out the
nor
squatter van.
Sony. A
Yeah,
spot, a
squatter
Lord
van.
Jesus.
And have people coming in and out of the squatter van getting law advice and playing games with a timer though. So by the time these people explain their law, what's going on, the time is gonna be up and you're gonna be like, big Texas litigation. Next. But the thing about it though, he's gonna put GameStop ain't got no parking lot.
Nope.
They share it with everybody else. So you're gonna pull up to the parking lot in the squatter van, right? And have people lined up at the squatter van coming in and out.
Have not we all agreed that he's an idiot though?
Selling drugs. Oh man, he fucking psycho. Shit.
I'm not surprised. Keep telling y'all.
You had to listen to this shit last night. The way he said it, he really, really in his heart believes that.
Did he flare his nostrils? Look, I'm gonna tell you again because you seem to have forgot when I told you the last time. You don't listen to crazy people for too long because sooner or later you gonna be just as crazy as them.
You're right, but that shit was funny as shit. Since I couldn't resist. Me and Slap was dying last night. I had to, oh my God, I had to drop down. I was laughing so fucking hard. And then the baby started coming, but I was in most of the live. But that shit.
No, young Pharaoh said that, Mr. Judge.
He said he gonna get a squatter and park him at the. First of all, ain't too many people at GameStop got any type of lawsuits going or any type of.
Did he mean a Sprinter van?
A Sprinter van. He said he gonna get a Sprinter van and park it in front of the GameStop and give legal advice and play games.
Hey everybody.
How many people you know going in and out of GameStop got any type of criminal activity going on?
How many people you know going in and out of GameStop, period?
Oh, it's a big game. There's all type of nerds going in and out of GameStop. Nerds.
I'm saying most people still, unless because they got figures in them. But what I'm saying, the traffic on a day-to-day at GameStop ain't that heavy. That.
Nah, I only go to GameStop when I necessarily really need something for a game.
When they make you pick something up.
I'm buying
everything else is shipped dead to the house.
I'm getting a PlayStation 5, a Switch 2, an Xbox. What other
Look,
games?
Mr. Judge, you wasn't here for the young Pharaoh arc. My bad.
Find PlayStation again. Amazon got PlayStation for $100. I'm gonna find Sega Genesis. I'm getting all them joints. My son gonna love that shit.
You missed the young Pharaoh arc, Mr. Judge, but Pharaoh floated off the Otten land a couple of years ago, and he's never set to return.
You heard me, sis? My son gonna love all them game systems.
Yeah.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I'm buying them for me.
I ain't studying you.
I'm getting a PlayStation 5, a Switch, the Switch 2, Xbox. I'm gonna find that PlayStation, and Sega Genesis. My son
just don't get the little Boosie console.
You're gonna love all of them. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. Yeah, it's finally 5 o'clock.
Didn't Nick would tell you to stop drinking?
What?
Don't what me.
My kidney stone is gone. I think.
They come back, fool. You don't never want to listen to good advice.
I do. Sometimes.
Yeah. Donations.
Crazy woman. Nick ain't got 5. Yeah, she do. Not 5, but she got a couple of them.
I got 2.
Your kids is grown and out the house. These motherfuckers
Well,
drive
one
me
of them grown and the other one out the house.
crazy. I just thought that.
He ditched me like a bad weed.
Driving me crazy. They driving me crazy, sis.
You the one decided to have them back to back. Mine 5 years apart. I don't know what you're talking about. 4 years
I
apart.
ain't decided to have nothing. I was
Mm-hmm.
forced. She kept
Mm-hmm.
getting pregnant, and I don't believe in abortions. That sounds like strong arm to me. She kept getting pregnant,
Carolina
and I
kids
don't
say
believe.
stopping this for quitters.
Right.
I ain't studying neither one of y'all.
Look, she kept getting pregnant, and I don't believe in abortion. That sounds like strong
And you
arm.
don't believe in condoms neither, sound like.
What are you talking about? You're lying. You're making accusations. First
Because
video
this
I
been
want to
verified
show.
since the 80s. The pull-out method don't work.
Nope. I'm shooting the glove up with a bazooka.
Right, Mr. Judge. It's a force of habit. Somebody ask a
Everybody,
question, or if it even sound like a question, I gotta answer it. If I know the answer, I gotta tell you, even if you don't take it.
this Vlad TV is Umar Johnson. No,
But as always, hard heads make soft asses.
that's true. Very true. I just want to show this real quick before we get started. I just want to show. Can I help you? First of all, you need draws, so you can't come in the screen. So goodbye.
Right.
Bye.
Just wasting our time. Hey, look, that's my public service.
First of all, I want to put this up full mass.
Man,
And,
I don't want to watch that shit again. I'm eating.
All right, well, close your eyes. It's only 5 seconds.
Yeah, but still, that shit, it just you playing it reflect. I can see it in my head.
I just want to show this for a quick second.
If you eating, close your eyes.
Why her lips stick out like that?
She got an overjet.
That like an underbite? Wait, first of all, hey, to the dude that went out on a date with her. This who you took out on a date?
How long did the date last?
Dude looked like he can get some women. I ain't judging the man looks, but he didn't look like the type that would need to stoop that low.
Maybe he did it because she was Umar's daughter.
Could have, because he looked like he had a little bit of money on him. This is who you took out on a date?
Maybe she put on her evening face when she went out with him. He could have got catfish.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not the type that'll show up and leave and all that. I'll try to see the night through and stop answering after that.
I'm real upfront, real abrupt. If you nice, but I ain't digging you, we can have a conversation. I don't think this gonna work out, but we can be friends. But other than that, my temple.
Right. You ain't getting no cooler.
That's established before we even go out. We already got one, Mr. Judge. Catfish. And why do these Amazon ads keep coming up with these busted ass wigs?
Oops, sorry. I'm gonna just stop plugging it in.
24/7. She just always looked like she about to kiss somebody.
That's because her lips pooch out like Umar, but she got a mama head shape, or skull shape.
And then wiped it on the seat. You
Nasty
nasty
shit.
buggers.
Disgusting ass.
And then wiped it on the seat for the next man to sit on that seat. What the fuck is this?
Bruh, that's enough. I told you I'm eating.
I wasn't playing
I
it back.
eat, Chris.
I wasn't playing it back. But for those of you who just got into the building, this girl just dug in her skull, not her nose. I think she picked the brain cell out. Dug all in her nose and wiped it on the seat. I don't want to get on a Greyhound no more because this is Philly Greyhound. I'm never using the Philly Greyhound ever again because we got to go to Philly to catch the Greyhound too. I never, ever, ever. All right, why she ain't here? Somebody screenshot that. Somebody screenshot that for me. And she said, it looked like it felt great. Look, she rolled her eyes back. It looked like that boogie she put felt great. That thing been irritating her all day. That thing been getting on her nerves all day. And you waited till you hit the live button to do it? Got it. and rubbed it on the seat.
She probably did that shit on purpose.
She might have. I mean, she's not a very entertaining person. To be honest with you, I don't know why she say I'm the clout, and when she was bragging.
Because she Umar child.
You're not entertaining as your father. You just sit there and read the chat and argue with him. Like your dad at least entertaining. Like I think you should watch his videos and take some notes.
Carolina got it. Carolina kid got it. He put it in the chat.
Got what?
The screenshot.
Oh, okay. Oh, Mr. Judge sent me an email too. Were you just picking your nose? He stopped till he came back with the popcorn. He saw how he was sitting all stiff. Were you just picking your nose? That nigga said,
no, I had it.
He's trying to get it off his hand and everything. Sorry, I just wanted to show y'all that. That's why I said she picked a brain cell out. She was on. You ever watch in school when they tell you how to mummies, how you get mummified, and they stick the hook up?
Yeah, they stick that thing up their nose.
That's what she just did. She mummified herself. Everybody. That's what it was. Everybody.
Dr. Savage Jr.
Dr. Savage Jr., peace and welcome.
He said he tried to fight Umar Juneteenth.
Okay. Oh shit. What? Why?
Boxing.
Umar's horrible doxing. I got a couple Umar videos that I've been like started and stopped.
It's good, Mr. Judge.
Where's the one where Tariq Nasheed?
Damn, Carolina kid.
Done. And I just want to thank you guys for the support you've given me here so far. It is an honor. There are over 1
Okay,
YouTube channel. So once again, shout out to her. want to thank her for sending over these videos. So, I can speak on this because I think it's extraordinarily dangerous. I'm already subscribed and just gave it a thumbs up. But I think it's extraordinarily dangerous to have, this type of behavior going on and encouraging others to do this. So let's get to it. You guys, let me know what you think in the comment section as well. And we'll go to the next video right after this because this one is relative.
Hey, y'all hit that like button.
Boy Romro, where that boy Romro at? Where he at? What's good, black man?
What's up with you?
You see what I mean? He keep trying to do the light skin thing with his eyes. That's what my son said when he got his haircut. He said, "Hey, Daddy, look." I shit you not, sis. That's exactly what he did. Hey, Daddy, look. I was like, oh my fucking God. I need to stop doing certain shit around this boy.
Yep.
G?
Chilling, man. Where you at in the world?
Kansas City.
Was that Kansas City?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you his address. All right. He a download booty bandit. I need you to go get at him.
What?
He be stalking and he a download, but he married with kids, but he like, man, I'm gonna send you his address. I need you to get at him. But anyway, bro, what's going on down in KC with our people?
This is crazy.
Wait, hold on. Did he just try to send one of his followers at somebody?
Mm-hmm.
This section as well. And we'll go to the next video right after this because this one is relatively short.
Boy Romro, where that boy Romro at? Where he at? What's good, black man?
What's up with you, G?
Chilling, man. Where you at in the world?
Kansas City.
Is that Kansas City?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you his address. All right. He a download booty bandit. I need you to go get at him.
What?
He be stalking and he a download, but he married with kids, but he like, man, I'm gonna send you his address. I need you to get at him. But anyway, bro, what's going on down in KC with our people?
This is crazy. Oh my God. So what we just saw, he literally told this young
boy
man,
Romro, where that boy Romro at? Where he at?
He's gonna give away an address.
What's good, black man?
What's up with you, G?
Chilling, man. Where you at?
Kansas City.
Was that Kansas City?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you his address. All right. Here.
So let me get this straight. You was willing to give somebody's address to this young man, not caring about if he got kids, any type of family, nothing. You didn't give a fuck if he was
No,
just
Carolina kid. Yeah, this would be gang stalking, not a RICO charge.
Yeah. But you didn't care, like, if he had a family or not, the support, if his family.
He don't. Oh, you talking about the person he's sending?
Yeah, he didn't care if he had a family or if his family depended on him. None of that. He ain't actually had enough to do. You got a family, you got kids. None of
That's
that.
because Umar's a piece of trash.
And I'm gonna send you to throw your life away for some internet shit. That's wild.
I'm gonna give you his address. Now, I can only assume that he's referring to Lynn and Honor. Because that's the only one he really, as far as a man. We all know Umar goes after women because he's a coward. But that's the only man that he's really gone after. I mean, and I'm talking about, trying to retaliate and be vindictive towards. Because Lynn and Honor has exposed him with documentation and evidence. How does he think this would fare well in court? And I am going to go over the lawsuit that he tried to file against Lynn and Honor. I am going to go over that lawsuit. It was a federal lawsuit, so I'll be able to get the documents out of Payson. This is ridiculous for him to even be so stupid to do this in a video. And then you have this young man below, who could be charged with the intent to, stalk someone. And that ends up ruining his life.
Excuse me.
And you think that the Prince of Pan Crust Pizza will bail you out of jail, boy? No, he's just gonna leave you in there and then pretend like you two never met, and then try to deny that this is him in the video. because he doesn't care about anyone else. He just only cares about himself. This is disgusting.
Download Booty Bandit. I need you to go get at him. He be
Man, it's
stalking
not
and he download, but he married with kids, but he's like, man, I'm gonna send you his address. I need you to get at him.
That's slander. You're saying that he like men, he's got a wife and children. So you're saying that to attack his character and to be defamatory. That is absolutely false. And Lennon Honor has denied that several times. But it's that reckless disregard for the truth that makes it even more egregious. And then you know that he has a wife and children. Why would you want to give away his address to anyone? Why would you want to send some kid like
Umar sent somebody to his own baby mama place?
How is this supposed to be threatening? All this does is say, hey, now I'm going to report you to the authorities because you're planning this. You talking about you want to give away somebody's address. If nothing else, I don't think Lennon Honor was more so scared at this. This wasn't going to be a deterrent, but it gave him some evidence to use if he wanted to ever, go there, if he has already. This is absurd.
But anyway, bro, what's going on down in KC with our people? What's going on with KC?
Try to dismiss it.
Oh.
This is the second video here that Black Anonymous sent me. I want to make sure I made a thumbs up. All right, let's get back to it.
My bad, y'all. The crab. She in there cooking crab, and the motherfucking crab's fighting back. I got it on video. This motherfucker.
You gotta stick them in the freezer first.
This motherfucker was done. She just threw it straight in boiling water.
See, you have to put them in the freezer first.
I'm like, yo, this crab about to jump out the box.
They was in a box. Y'all get yours in a box. We get ours in a brown paper bag.
I'm about to put it in the chat. That motherfucker was fighting back.
I'm Martin Luther King Jr. And I'm a little upset this morning. I'm gonna tell you why. I was supposed to go and speak to the brothers at Fulton County Prison today. And I got a call saying that the administration canceled my visit because of phone calls from Negroes, coons, who begged them not to allow me to speak and uplift the spirits of Black men locked down in the dungeons of Atlanta prison system. We know who these people were. Y'all watch their pages on YouTube.
You can pause it?
Wait a minute. He up here?
I don't know. Yeah,
Fulton County. I'm 5 minutes away from Fulton County.
That's probably where you at in this video.
Why the hell would Umar be in Atlanta? Zesty.
I don't know. You'll never hear me saying I'm taking the trip down there, motherfucker. That's all I got to say. You ain't gonna never hear Remy say, yo, I'm in Atlanta right now.
Not in Georgia, but there is one. There is a Fulton County prison because somebody was locked up there. Like the dude that's saying, "Oh, I'm on fire."
That's where he at?
No, it's another Fulton County. That's what I'm saying. That country singer was locked up there.
Oh, I forgot to use this as the thumbnail.
They are degenerates, okay, who don't care about the best interests of Black people. And they contacted the Fulton County Jail and begged them to cancel my visit. I've spoken in prisons all across this country. I've spoken in prisons all across the world. I've spoken in prisons all across this country. I've spoken in prisons all across the world. And this is the first time ever that a prison decided to cancel my visit because of random phone calls they got from Negroes on YouTube. An absolute shame. And I'm even more devastated because I was told that the inmates are upset. I'm even more devastated because I was told
Quit
that the
lying.
inmates are upset. I was told that those brothers was looking forward to coming and hearing Dr. Umar today, and they are hurt because
yeah, Johnny Cash.
We planned this months ago. We planned this months ago, brothers and sisters. We planned this months ago. Those brothers were looking forward to seeing me. I wasn't coming to talk about no LBGT. I wasn't coming to talk about white folks. I wanted to give them a strong, motivational, inspirational, and a spiritual message. That's what I wanted.
He said, Atlanta is amazing. Don't be fooled. We got buildings everywhere and vegan food plus black businesses. I ain't trying to hate on Atlanta. I just heard I ain't never been
And
there.
a whole lot of zesty shit going on up here. Don't sit up here and fake the phone.
I drove.
Do not sit up here and fake the phone. I ain't never seen so many Negroes in crop top t-shirts and shit. I'm from Georgia. Don't try to fool me.
But I drove through going to Louisiana. I drove through. I never stopped there. But from what I heard, there's a lot of zest going around there. And I just don't, I ain't got no problem with, how you live your life. I just heard there's a lot of zest going down there. And usually the only time motherfuckers from up north go down there is
when they up to some shit or they got family down here.
Or they got family down there. Yeah, that's true. 20 people want to go to make sure y'all hit that like button. Support the channel, Cash App, PayPal.
To do today. And I apologize to my brothers in Fulton County Prison. I apologize, but it's not over. The brothers are still trying to work to get me out there either Sunday or Monday. Of course, I got my brother Stan's wedding tomorrow, and then I speak Sunday at Atlanta. I'm going out Sunday, day after tomorrow, 4 o'clock at the Aminola Afro Center.
This video must be older because he's talking about going to his brother's wedding. Now he doesn't even want his siblings to see their own mother. And he's isolated his mother away from the rest of her children that she gave birth to, that he does not have any control over or dictate. Perhaps if you weren't such a con artist, then people would feel more compelled to allow you to speak. But this is what happens when we allow people to get away with saying rhetoric that sounds good. But actually, that was again one.
Atlanta speaking this 337 Dargan Place. Get your tickets at drumarjohnson.com. Again, I'm in Atlanta speaking this Sunday, 337 Dargan Place at the Afro-Centric Griot Museum. Doors
absolutely area.
County Prison. Sorry, brothers. I intended to come. I was in the car. I was on my way to speak to my brothers, and all of a sudden I get.
Hey, shit, you know what I noticed? I forgot what channel pointed this out, but they pointed this out. That was the biggest red flag of all. He never had a school website, but he had a website for you to donate and buy his tickets. He didn't have a website for the school, but he had a website for you to donate to the school and buy his tickets. That was the biggest red flag I noticed.
This phone call saying prison said you can't come in today, Doc, but we're still working on it. We're still working on it. But this is why I hold y'all responsible, because y'all share that negativity. Some of y'all thrive on that negativity. That certain female on YouTube, I need y'all to shut her down. I want her mouth closed permanently.
What?
I want her mouth closed permanently because I have no doubt that she.
See, this is why you don't get to speak anywhere. Look at this. Okay, now I got to put on the caption. This is insane. Shut her down permanently, meaning how? Murder? Is he implying murder?
This is
for good.
Yeah, Aleem Raw was there last night. That shit was hilarious.
Negativity. Some of y'all thrive on that negativity. That certain female on YouTube, I need y'all to shut her down. I want her mouth closed permanently. I want her mouth closed permanently because
what does that mean?
No doubt that she had a role in this.
So what the hell that mean?
Kansas City, so-called Reverend. Okay, y'all need to shut him down.
Oh, he talking about the Rev.
What'd you say?
I said he talking about the Rev, not Lennon Honor.
Oh yeah.
Because I couldn't go, but they were looking forward to seeing me. It's hard being in prison. All of our black men locked down in the dungeons of America. They were looking forward to seeing.
But you sitting here talking about you want someone shut down permanently. How do you think those prisoners would take that? You know, the most hardcore ardent prisoner.
This is old.
Could go and rob for 30 years. But what they will do is beat your ass if you go to prison and they find out that you did something to a female or a child or the elderly.
Because of jealousy, envy.
He hates himself. He hates black women. I just think he hates anything that represents blackness. But yet, this is what he purports out on, you know, public platforms because he knows that people are going to buy it. It tugs at the heartstrings. The way he speaks is almost like a televangelist, fake wannabe preacher. And then he just repeats the same old rhetoric over and over.
That's what he should have been. Maybe he wouldn't be.
Yeah, he'd already been in jail for scamming or for touching somebody.
He should have been. He should have just been a televangelist. He'd have been the greatest of all of them. But no, you have to be a YouTuber.
Over and over again. While people are still hitting up his Cash App and his PayPal. He's the one that self-hates. And then for him to have this con man's mask on, it's like a...
Well, sis, did you hear what I said earlier?
Well, Jada called real quick to get your Cash App.
But I said, what?
Jada called real quick to get your Cash App. He's limiting his screen. Yeah. He's limiting his screen time, so he just sent something for the show.
But I said the biggest red flag that I noticed that another channel pointed out, I forgot what channel it was, is that he never had a school website, but he had a website for you to donate to the school and buy his tickets. That was the biggest red flag to me. That's how you know the school was never going to open. Out of 15 to 12 years, 12 to 15 years.
The first time he opened his mouth and said he was opening a school, I said that shit'll come in February.
But the fact that he never had a website for it, but had a website for you to donate to it, that's crazy. That would have let me know that nah, this nigga ain't right.
But you know, people will make all kind of excuses to not believe the truth.
But anyone that knows him in real life, and you know, outside of what he does on the stunts he put on public, you know, platforms, they say he's nowhere near that. He's nowhere near the message that he allegedly teaches. He doesn't live up to it. Who in the world will be jealous and envious of him?
Now they asked for that too, Mr. Judge. He told them to mind their business.
Please.
Gravesite of the good Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., who's a hero of mine. He's an inspiration of mine. I'm out here. You know, I'm gonna pour my libations at his grave.
Okay, rolling over here.
To the Center for Nonviolence. I love to come here. This is like a mecca for me. As you know, I was in Selma last weekend, Atlanta this weekend, partaking in the culture of Selma, the 1965 voting rights march. So now I'm here to pay respect to the Honorable Dr. King, and then I'm gonna go on over and pay respect to the Honorable Bishop Henry McNeil Turner, one of the grandfathers of Pan-Africanism, who's also buried here in Atlanta. Okay, I'm hurt for my brothers in the prison, y'all. They were looking forward to me. I don't think y'all understand. We planned this visit months ago. We planned once he knew.
Yes, he paused
when I was coming to.
I don't think he understands.
See that shirt he got on? Okay, pull it back like 2-3 seconds. So it'll show the full shirt, but you got to pause it real quick.
We planned once he knew I was coming down here. When I was coming to.
I don't think he understands when you say things like.
I don't think y'all understand. We planned this.
Pause. That's that FDMG shirt. Now, he had those right before he got that building.
Oh, okay. I do remember him wearing them Jones.
Look, he looked just like his daughter right there.
Yeah, you ain't lying. Same here. You said she got her mom's skull. That's his skull. But
Well, she got some of her mom's features. They look like this. Umar look like a deformed chipmunk.
but the crazy thing about it is, you really went and bought school uniforms for yourself, as if you're really.
Bro, don't make it sound fantastical. He went and got some shirts made.
Like, but that's supposed to be the uniform, sis. In reality, he just did. In reality, he did just get some shirts made, but he pretended that as if that was going to be the uniform.
Yeah, and he wore them joints so they wore out.
Right.
Visit months ago. We playing. Once he knew I was coming down here, when I was coming up.
I don't think he understands when you say things like this in videos that evidence can and will be used against you in the court of law.
See my brother Stanley get married. Okay, shout out to him and his queen. Looking forward to the wedding tomorrow. The brother reached out, said they want you in Fulton County. The brother's been asking for you. I know I speak in prisons all across the world, but this is what I'm gonna have to start doing because of the level of hate and envy and jealousy that exists. I can no longer advertise when I'm going to go speak at the prisons, because if I would have never advertised it, I don't think this would.
And yet he still gives out places he's going on these dumb tours where he's talking about, I see you in Washington. HBCU, I see
But wait,
you.
pause.
She ain't lying.
It just came to me. Because half of those dates when Umar was putting them joints up, half those dates, he never went anywhere. He would put up a whole list for like 3 months. He would put up like 3 months worth of dates. And he would put the city and state. He did that so that women could reach out to him so he'd have some place to stay and shit. And if that didn't happen, he'd cancel the date.
Yo,
that's just my opinion.
At work, I was going to work. It was a Thursday or yesterday. And I was listening to them tell all these dates. And I'm like, where's all the videos for him speaking at all these places?
There aren't any because he doesn't have them.
Like, that's what
he always did that from the beginning, but that's the only thing I can think of. Because like out of every 10 dates he put up, he might go to one. Like he got a whole list of them on his IG right now. Because I was on there earlier today.
I've seen a couple speaking engagements, but I don't see a lot. Like, as much as he go around bragging, like Pharaoh used to take all of them. Pharaoh and said he take all theirs. You would see that they were going places. Him, you barely see that shit. The only time you see it is when somebody throwing something at him or somebody arguing with him. You don't never see his speaking.
He doesn't have a lot of speaking engagements, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
He used to get a good many of them back in the day, but after old girl started calling every place that he posted up, the numbers started dwindling.
The crazy thing about it is, I didn't hear him claim that he was the most requested. And this is a pattern with these niggas. Whenever they start falling off, they start talking about what they did, or what they thought they did, or what they used to be. Pharaoh, he did the same thing. Hassan Campbell's doing it now. He does it too. They all do it. Whenever they get to falling off, I'm the most requested. I'm this. I'm that. When did this happen?
Trying to hype yourself up to get that feeling back. That's how that is.
That's that thing I was about to say. I feel like they're trying to make themselves feel better about falling off.
Philadelphia, I'll see you. Phoenix, I'll see you. Ghana, I'll see you. The Bahamas, I'll see you.
He said, get off social network, brother. Your platform is too large. You got millions of followers. You just need to,
I'm gonna go to another video. I don't feel like fast forwarding it every 5 seconds with she talking and all that. This wasn't even the video I was planning on playing.
That's why you gotta find the original video, bro. Some people post them up 500,000, 5 million views, something like that. That's the name of the channel that posts all of Umar's videos unedited.
Sis, look what my video stuck on.
What is that?
Her picking her nose.
Bruh. T-Bone dropped a new video.
What? Stop lying.
Joe Blow just said it.
Let me see.
Drop it in the chat, J Blow.
Let me see. T-Bone ain't dropped a video in months. Oh yeah, he did. I know because I watch all the motherfuckers. Let's see.
Yo, I came to the Bronx. Got lost. Michael bought me a red lighter. First lighter in my whole life. Off the shelf. Doesn't work. Feels kind of heavy. I think there's fluid in there, but it just ain't sparking.
When you brought your ass hunking Dorian ass to the Bronx, even though you whack 100 and I don't, I supported it. I supported it, you ass. Let's talk about it. My man Steph Belafonte, salute my Steph, told me you was coming to the Bronx, and I okayed it. I co-signed you coming to the Bronx. Me.
Quit co-signing lame ass niggas going places they ain't got no business.
Who the fuck is scared of Hocus? Them niggas in there telling.
So ever since I publicly renounced the game, a lot of brothers been hitting me up like, yo, Hocus, I support what you're doing. I love it.
Oh,
congratulations. I want to do the same. I just don't know how.
My
Here's
bad.
how. I'm going to tell you how. We're going to do it together. I'm starting to drop my flag challenge.
Okay, so let's deal with the gang thing first. Sex, money, murder. You're not that no more.
I'm not active. That's my hood. That's my crew. But I'm not active. I'm not active.
That's the hood. That's it. But you let that go. You just said a minute ago when you came from jail, you did things different. You start getting the rap. You let all that lifestyle go. That day when you was released, 2012, you no longer subscribe.
That's to that Adam Twin. Pause it real quick, bro.
Exactly. That's that thinking that way.
That's Adam 22 in that opening clip. He apparently he was in the hood and went to somebody's stove and the lighter didn't work.
Yeah, he was up in New York. And this is remember when Hassan Campbell was mad about it? That's
I said the hood.
Hassan Campbell was butthurt about it.
Like yesterday, I was picked up by the feds and I was charged in a sex, money, murder RICO indictment, a conspiracy indictment. No, this is real shit. I'm not even joking. Yesterday, I was picked up by the feds and charged in a sex, money, murder RICO indictment. I'm laying down in the house. I see sirens outside and I hear, Hassan Harris, freeze, FBI. Like I'm thinking I'm being pranked. Like hold on, what? FBI? So they take me into custody. They didn't want to tell me my charges. I'm gonna say this much, right? They got RICO conspiracy here, murder in the aid of racketeering, causing death through the use of a firearm, conspiracy to commit murder in the aid of racketeering, wire fraud conspiracy, and drug conspiracy. He's not important, Mr.
I just want to say to all the people out there, I ain't gangbanging no more. Ever since the big homies caught me playing with my booty hole, they've been extorting me, $20K a month.
Like, damn, on 6-0, what the f? I don't remember doing that. Like,
You really didn't know what the f you were looking at?
I didn't remember.
Oh my God.
Like, I swear to God, nigga.
So the crystal meth made you not remember?
All I know is I woke up the next day. It's a gay video of me having sex with a water bottle and shit. Dead homies, nigga. That shit is embarrassing. I got family and shit, bro.
Bro, crystal meth ain't gonna make you do that. You wanted to do that, my nigga. All it did was bring out your gay urges. I seen the clip on that. I didn't see the video. I seen the clip on the story about that. Bro, drugs only bring out your inner demons. It don't make you do something that you don't normally do. Well, it does, but 9 times out of 10, it's your inner demons. Drugs bring out your subconscious. And my nigga, you gay. You gay. I mean, I got family, dog. Well, ain't nobody tell you to be on there sucking dick.
Get out the closet.
Right. That was your gay ambitions that came out when you puffed that crystal meth. You gotta blame it on crystal meth. I ain't never seen that shit like that in my life, man. Nigga,
they said Lil Nas X wasn't high when he was walking down the road.
Oh, man.
Why am I forever losing stuff? Oh, it'll pop back up.
Whoever is black and his homeboys with the goofy white boy who mock putting down the flags for gang members, he must think y'all bees. Better G-check that ish and tell him shut his devil/federal mouth when he see black men trying to help black babies. Y'all brothers around him better G-check that ish or y'all are even...
Yeah, and fucking Whack 100 going that Styles. You better leave Styles alone.
Even more responsible and accountable than he is. If he don't make an apology to the culture and race and actually mind his business from this point on, every black man that stands with him or besides him is an effing coward. Good night.
Whack 100 shows how much of a fucking coward he is. Because he stood by his maxim.
Stand by
when
your
you brought
maxim.
your Doreen ass to the Bronx, even though you Whack 100 and I don't, I supported it. I supported it, you ass.
Madam 22.
T-Bone from Colors.
Max.
Yes. A dead crab. Of course, the crabs are dead when you cook them. She said, "You want a dead crab?"
Kids, man.
Yeah, I want one.
I remember when my daughter figured out what fish was. She used to love fish sticks.
I'm not going to speak on that. You know who King is.
Dead crab.
That's why you're mentioning my name. I don't have to mention his. I'm not going to speak on that.
You know what? Umar ain't even light skinned, but that sip on that cup was worse than Shaka in that daggone straw.
Shit,
what man pooches his lips to drink out of straw? Say what?
Are you not noticing that this nigga got 2 smoothies?
Yes. Hey, Lance.
I seen a video where he had a cup. He had the cup holder. He was 4 of them in there,
and wasn't nobody but him.
All of them was drunk, and he drunk all 4 of those smoothies. Talking about I'm trying to get my body right. Huh?
That's why he always mentioning my name. I don't have to mention his.
Ashy lip bastard.
The mink slide metro with the King Kong consciousness. Fake ass museum. He ain't building no museum. That was.
And you ain't building no school, bitch.
It's funny that he actually built that museum and you didn't build shit.
Oh, that museum / nightclub.
Yeah, I mean, it's still there though, Chris.
Museum by day, nightclub by night.
I mean, he still did it though. No,
yeah, he did it all right. Look, the only thing you can say about Tariq is he gave you something.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No matter what he turned it into, he still did what he said he was going to do.
Well, no, it serves both purposes, bro. That's why I keep saying that.
Yeah, I get that part. I still think that was, and it only benefits him. It does not benefit the people. That's a scam itself. But he built the shit. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, at least he built something. I ain't gonna say it's a full-fledged museum, but
it may be a nightclub and whatever. He still did it.
The hustle, and y'all fell for it. Pan-Africanism by any means necessary. Curvaceous, curvaceous lysine? Curvaceous, you're not natural curvaceous lysine.
First of all, you got something in your beard.
How you gonna tell a woman she ain't natural from a daggone avatar?
I don't know, but he got smoothie all in his beard. I don't know how he don't see it.
Not natural.
He don't care.
A boxing match. A boxing match between Mink Slide and the Prince of Pan-Africanism to raise money for FDMG.
Did y'all not hear what he just said?
I'm
running back.
I'm not surprised. Remember him and T-Bag was supposed to fight.
Let me run it back for those in the back who didn't hear.
A boxing match between Mink Slide and the Prince of Pan-Africanism to raise money for FDMG.
And it's been in my pocket the whole time.
Let me get this straight. Now that we know FDMG is not being opened, you can scam the money. You want to do a boxing match, right? And all the money goes towards FDMG, meaning you get all the money, because we know that shit ain't going towards FDMG.
Well, that
was his stipulations. You knew Tariq was gonna knock you the fuck out. That's why you gave stipulations that you know he wasn't going to agree to. And ain't he like 6'5"?
Who, Tariq?
Yeah.
Him and Umar about the same height.
Now,
Umar outweigh him though.
He's Umar 6'3". Jay said Tariq is 6'5".
I don't know.
Umar just bigger. I think Tariq can knock him the fuck out. I put my money on Tariq on that one. I don't think Umar can fight.
Tariq is in better shape than Umar.
We know for boxing. But if you was in school all the time that you say that you wasn't doing too much boxing.
Tariq is 6'5". Okay, I don't pay attention to him. He make my eye twitch.
Slapping hoes and beating up Johns. So I put my money. Tariq got more street.
His first book was called The Art of Macking.
That's what I'm saying. He was a pimp. You know, you got slapped around a few hoes.
No, he wasn't a pimp. He hung around a couple of pimps, but he was not one.
Oh, okay. But if he was hanging around, point is, he was in the streets more than Umar.
Well, yeah, but Umar wasn't in school as much as he said he was.
True. But he probably was in his mom's house eating all the food stamps.
Pretty much.
I'm pretty sure he was just in his mom's house eating all the food stamps. All the chicken. All the hog.
Tariq ain't liked him since he had to pay the CGI that bum.
All that pig feet. I got my money on Tariq on this one. I don't think Umar can move.
I don't know. Tariq been looking kind of plump lately. Peanut been feeding him good.
His neck was definitely drooping in that suit from Vlad TV. He been eating off that museum. At least he built the shit.
No problem. When and where? Let's do it.
About choke. Are you laughing?
Frederick Douglass had a white wife.
I'm laughing
and you
at
have
Mr.
a white consciousness. Which one is worse? I don't know if you noticed.
He said Abraham Lincoln did the same thing. Talk crap about a captain. The captain challenged him to a duel. So Abraham Lincoln said, "Okay, we're using sword. You canceled the duel." Yeah, of course. He used the sword. Abe Lincoln was 6'6".
His arm reach would have fucked dude up. If he had a pistol, it would have been a chance.
Yeah. He said, "All right, we use the swords." All right, you know what? I don't even want to do it. That nigga tall as shit. Oh, that's funny. But he said, "When we gonna do it?" Come on, you know damn well you ain't want to fight that nigga. He wanted to fight you outside the ring, but you want to fight him for donation money.
Look, What was it? Was it Umar showed up to one of Tariq events, or Tariq showed up to one of Umar events and security was called?
Well, I don't know why. I don't remember that.
That was before your time, bruh.
Tommy.
That was before your time.
Oh, okay.
Soon as he walked in the building, security!
Sure.
Frederick Douglass had a white wife, and you have a white consciousness. Which one is worse? I don't know if you noticed. If you make a...
You see what happens when you go against his ideology? All of a sudden, you're a coon, and you this, and you that. That's how I know he has an insecurity to other men. Because when another man challenges him, he goes straight for personal attacks. That's insecurity.
Yep.
Anti-African comment, I'm blocking you. If you make an anti-black woman comment, I'm blocking you. If you make an anti-black man comment, I'm blocking you. If you make an anti-African identity comment, I'm blocking you. Silent block party. Silent block party. I'm looking for the queens with the natural hair. Curvaceous lights. Are you natural, baby? I need to start a dating site. Y'all want me to start a dating site? I can't do that because I'm going to take all the fine ass queens.
This nigga really believe this shit. He really believe the shit that he be saying.
He just as delusional as YP.
Yeah, very delusional. He came up with the idea of starting a dating site. He said, I need to start a dating site. I can't start a dating site because I'm going to take all the queens. What? This was your idea.
No, stop. I won't tolerate that. I won't tolerate that. That woman is an African woman.
You see it? You see this is what I'm talking about? Nigga, you are not
that bitch eyes is pure black.
You are not light-skinned, nigga. He really be trying to squint his eyes. You think he what's that Tyson Bethel? You think he Tyson Bethel?
He got that spirit of light skin on him. Tyson was just doing that shit because the lights is bright. Nobody wants to date a well-groomed Bigfoot. I ain't with you.
Oh my God. Where Max at? I knew it was Max that said that shit.
Her mother might be white, but she's still a part of the family unless she chooses not to identify. Don't deny our mixed race African.
Didn't Umar try to drag Peanut Mama through the mud because Tariq was over there hanging with them?
Yep.
Now, for those of y'all that don't know, Peanut is Tariq's wife, and Peanut mama is all white. Peanut ain't, but her mama is.
And he also dragged Seti for his skin color.
Yep.
He said every time you look in the mirror, he see a white dude. You mad because you're not melanated. You a white dude. You got cracker in you. And all this other shit. And then go turn around and tell people that they can't shame people for their skin color.
Every time y'all mention Tariq, I think about keyboard musician. Where is that ninja?
I don't know, but that first movie disappeared. There's only one now.
Identity. Don't deny them their birthright. Okay, he's a coon.
Like you did say,
his wife.
That was a rhetorical question, Mr. Judge. He did
discriminate against his wife because her mother is white. It's about her consciousness. Does she identify as an African?
That ain't what you said a couple of years ago.
Man, it damn sure ain't what you said to Seti.
Thank you,
Marcy.
Marcy.
We reject her like we reject him, but you just don't flat out reject her because she's mixed race. mixed race Africans are
They was not even mixed race.
That is my position.
Just a light skinned nigga, right?
That is not what Umar said before.
You cannot
he drugged Peanut and her mama for filth.
Because the FDMG campus is a safe and welcoming place for mixed race Africans, for Caribbean Africans, for Latino Africans, for European Africans, for American.
Oh, we know the scam winding down. Now he accepting white people.
Yeah, you know that shit.
And this is 4-5 years old.
Yeah.
American Africans, for continental Africans, all Africans are welcomed at FDMG. If you want to discriminate against the mixed race African, if you want to discriminate against the Latino African, you're not welcomed.
Thank you, Smoke City.
Make sure y'all hitting that like button. And if anybody wants to support the channel, the Cash App, PayPal is at the top of the chat. And the Trip C's information is going along the screen at the bottom, right behind mine. So if y'all want to support the channel, support my sister too, because she's part of the channel.
You got light skin supremacy problems, if you got dark skin supremacy problems.
As long as I'm over here, Mr. Judge, pause it, real. You don't seem to understand. I'm a terror to these motherfuckers. As long as I'm over here, he's not gonna show up. The only one that would be Sinetta.
See, Mr. Judge just got here. Trip C's been in this game for a very long time, and she has interacted with all of these people before. Before they got popular, or when they were just coming into their popularity, Trip C's.
They just won't say my name.
She has called all them out years ago.
Oh yeah, I gotta repeat my mantra. The chat can follow along if you remember it. Umar is a fat, nasty, greasy, sandwich-eating bastard.
Oh, Smoke City, my bad. I ain't mean to do that. Appreciate you. I thought it was the other guy. That's my middle name too. You got my middle name. But
oh, he changed up when he found out one of his exes was mixed race.
Oh.
Dog. Well, his daddy is light skinned. So ain't no telling.
True. But for those of you just getting here, Trip C's has called these people out. Majority of them. All the people that you see me doing my channel, Trip C's, and called them out years ago before they even got to this point. She predicted all this shit years ago. And I ain't lying. You can go on her channel. I'm telling you. Go on her channel.
Well, most of my videos are privated right now because I didn't know which ones was bothering the algorithm. But as soon as I get my new computer, I'm gonna go through and unprivate, edit and everything else.
High tech jump.
Mm-hmm.
Nice one. She said, that meme you put in the thing earlier was funny as shit. I was cracking the fuck up.
Which one?
The one with the squirrel.
Oh, that cat, the keyboard.
Yeah, it was a cat. Yeah, cat.
I won't.
I've been away too long.
I done sent 30 people to the block party.
Nobody else noticed that other smoothie disappeared. We only 3 minutes into the video.
He slid that bitch out the camera real quick.
Nobody noticed that the other smoothie is gone.
Wait a minute, and he's sitting up here calling the Nago throat.
Yeah, 3
nigga. That smoothie was full when this video started.
He had 2 smoothies. By the time we got to the 3, what? Look, this one is
3 minute mark. It was gone.
2 minute mark. That shit was going at 135.
Damn.
God damn. That nigga sucked that smoothie down.
And he got the nerve to call somebody else.
Mixed race think they're better. That is a very general statement that you're making, and
it was a very general statement that you made to setting. Matter of fact, we gotta play that. We gotta show the people why. For the people that I just realized that, because there'll be people that be coming in and don't know what we're talking about when we point these things out. So,
like, this is daggone near 20 years worth of stuff.
Yeah.
Mr. Judge. Oh Lord, St. Peter say that you over the escalator limit.
There it is.
See, I was through with these ninjas long before Remy ever got on YouTube.
Yeah,
going to be
definitely was. And I came in praising him, and she called me out one day, and I'm like, what the fuck is she talking about? And she showed me what the hell she was talking about. I was like, oh Lord. First, I watched the conscious community wars, and I'm like, all right, maybe they just had some bad days. Gypsy's like, them niggas is foul. All of them.
I might not even be able to save everybody, but I can get one here and one there.
Right. I'm so glad I ran into Gypsies.
Peace and love, Black family. It's the Prince of Pan-Africanism, Dr. Umar Johnson. We live and direct from Jacksonville, Florida. Live and direct.
Not the Angela Grills.
Jacksonville. Looking forward to tomorrow. Regency Square Mall Event Planning Center. This will be my first time speaking in the good city of Jacksonville since 2012. It's been 5 long years since Dr. Umar Johnson has spoken here in Jacksonville, Florida. So brothers and sisters, I want to see y'all tomorrow. Doors open up at 4. Program will be from 6 until 9. And then we will sign books until we get up out of there, Black family. So today what I want to do is I want to talk a little bit about the upcoming National Independent Black Parent Association Training Conference. The National Independent Black Parent Association Training Conference. This is very, very important. This is very, very important because we as a people...
Motherfucker told me he's going to punch me in my nuts.
Who told you that?
DJ. They're yelling by the door. I said, DJ, stop yelling by the door. He said, shut up, you ugly little nigga, before I punch you in the nuts.
You know what? Motel room Tuesday.
Shut up, you ugly little nigga, before I punch you in the nuts. I said, what the fuck? What you say, you little fucker?
Have grown extremely lazy when it comes to agitation and organization. One of our greatest weaknesses. And Dr. Umar ain't the reason you look like a fucking cracker. This ain't Sinetta talking. Dr. Umar ain't the reason you look like a fucking cracker. This can cracker, nigga. Dr. Umar ain't the reason you look like a fucking cracker. A fucking means you got an inferiority complex. Don't blame me for that shit. I'm not the reason you look like a fucking cracker, nigga. Dr. Umar ain't the reason you look like a fucking cracker. That means you got an inferiority complex. Don't blame me for that shit. I'm not the reason you look like a fucking cracker, nigga. Dr. Umar ain't the reason you look like a fucking cracker.
All right, now let's flip back.
Said he don't look like he white at all. That's first off. And if said he has a complex about anything, it's about his height, not his color.
That nigga got a nigga nose like a motherfucker. Listen what he just said. He disagrees.
Supremacy problems. You cannot be at FDMG. I won't condone that. I done sent 30 people to the block party. Mixed race think they're better. That is a very general statement that you're making. And
this nigga is a fucking hypocrite. According to your rules, Mr. Dr. Umar, you're not allowed at FDMG. You said no snow bunnies. We caught you with a snow bunny. You try to say she's Persian. That's still white.
Yeah, Umar finna be real spelt. Them donations getting thin.
You said no light skin supremacy or whatever you just said.
But wait, he did all of that because Sharon was mixed and Sharon was one of his big supporters.
Right. And
she painted the FDMG rock.
The throat goat was Seti Lene, the Seti complexion.
I told you when I think that was Tariq came to Umar event. He stepped through that door as soon as Umar security guard.
Hey man, get me out of here.
You should not paint everybody with the same brush. Curvaceous license.
But what about when you said a certain percentage of little black boys should be gone for good? Oh, wait. This is after the FBI came knocking.
Sis, watch the straw. Just keep your eye on the straw.
Do not paint everybody with the same brush. Curvaceous license.
Are you watching?
Yes.
That thing turned into Houdini. Watch the straw. There's two. 1
minute it's there, the next it is gone.
4 to 6 cups in the drawer talking about these are all the movies that I draw.
You got yanked out like a white woman in a horror movie.
Oh my God.
Shadow. Didn't Tariq go to one of Umar events and Umar called security on him?
But sis, can't you still gain weight from overeating healthy food?
Yeah.
You can still, it's still the same thing. You're overeating. He think he drank 17 smoothies, that's gonna help me. Did you see all the video of all the pills he was popping? I put it in the chat. He was popping pills after pills, talking about these are supplements. How many fucking supplements? Nah, nigga, you popping Perk 30s.
As long as it's calories, it's calories. It's like, which one weigh more, a pound of feathers or a pound of steel?
The same thing.
Exactly. So yeah, it was. Tariq showed up at one of Umar events and guard.
I wonder if we can find it.
Possibility.
Yes. No, you can't sit on my lap.
Yeah, that's right. Hold on, I'll be right back. Let me see if I can find it.
All right. Make sure you're hitting that like button, family.
That you're making, and you should not paint everybody with the same brush. Curvaceous license. Oh, you in the UK, Curvaceous? Oh, man, you too far, Curvaceous.
Yeah, man.
Kushite Empress, what's up? Not everyone feels that way. I agree with you. Not everyone feels that way. And you don't have to feel that way. But if you come to my school and you disrespect a mixed race African, you disrespect a light-skinned African, you disrespect a chocolate African, you will be entered into the book of Negroes.
Well, Mr. Umar, if we go here, the documents show you should be at the top of the list of the book of Negroes. Oh, wait, my sound off. There we go.
You the general? Well, I'm the prince, nigga. The general answers to the prince. I call the fucking shots, you dirty midget. Fucking albino nigga. Your problem is you got an inferiority complex. Don't. The general answers to the prince. I call the fucking shots, you dirty midget. Fucking albino nigga. Your problem is you got an inferiority complex. Don't blame me for that shit. I'm not the reason you look like a fucking cracker, nigga. Dr. Umar ain't the reason you look like a fucking cracker. This ain't Sinetta talking. This me, nigga. I stands my own ground. I ride alone, nigga. I don't need nobody backing me. Fuck you calling niggas on the phone for? You got something to say to me? Why you calling men up on the phone for? Speak your speech, nigga. Speak your speech, nigga. Speak your speech. You built like that? I got some shit for you. Y'all ready for this, family? Y'all ready for this? I'm in Detroit Friday, nigga. I challenge you to a debate in your own fucking city. I'm in Detroit Friday.
Nope, I didn't find it, but I found something else in the back chat. Africa first.
I don't see none.
You don't see nothing.
Oh, you talking about in the other chat?
Yeah, in the other chat.
Oh, okay. Oh my God, the Frederick Douglass wig. Yo, I was gonna play this too. I just came across this shit. When you type in his name, that's like right on the top of the list. This shit him. When he put this on, I remember we did a live. We did a live stream on this, right?
I believe so. When he was talking about he was gonna play Frederick Douglass in that play.
I almost lost my shit. Wait, why ain't? Oh, because
it should be up at the top.
No, I didn't go to the app.
Oh yeah, do that freaky shit with send it to the browser.
Yeah. Damn, where the fuck is it at? It's on the browser. Fuck. All right, you know what?
Hold on.
Let me exit out of the joint.
No, wait. I'm finna send it to you in the back chat for StreamYard.
Right.
Yeah. They taking you to jail. They taking you to prison. Huh?
He really thought he looked like Frederick Douglass.
I don't know why. Frederick Douglass ain't a third of what he is.
Put it up full. Put the wig up full mass. What made him think this was a good idea?
Your guess is just as good as mine, bro.
The Mink Slide Museum doesn't solve a single problem in Black America. That is an economic hustle for one coon to pay his bills in the suburbs. Slide Museum.
I mean, he's not lying, but he still built it.
But you know what the sad part is?
You always want to have that over him.
Him and Tariq sound damn near alike.
Right.
That's that Whitney Houston wig. Bobby Brown, the King R&B.
Oh Bobby, I love you, Bobby.
Yo, let me tell you, every time I get up with Q, I ain't gonna say who it is, but somebody named Bobby. And every time I see him, I'm like, Bobby!
Oh my God.
I know his wife be like, why she calling him like that? I finally had to tell her. Say every time I hear that name in my head, all I hear is Bobby Brown, the King R&B.
I love you, Bobby. Yo, I didn't understand it when I was a kid. My mom was so flabbergasted. She was just looking at her with a strange face, and I could not understand it. And I'm like,
because you went from Whitney Houston, I want to dance with somebody, to I done made too much money to ever smoke crack. Is he froze or am I froze? Froze. Did he kick his did he kick the power cord again? Bigfoot does cocaine. He froze. Froze. Uh-oh. Now, I'm going to tell you what happened to kick that power cord. See? Y'all just be feeding off each other in the chat. 12 years of Bigfoot. Oh, excuse me. That nigga laughed too hard and went to the side and he kicked that power cable. This happened like once a month at least. The power cord, the first casualty. Shit, I can get that bitch without being drunk. Thank you, Cecilia. Renee! There you go.
My bad, my internet went out.
Did you kick the power cord again?
No, I don't know what the fuck happened. I'm nowhere near it.
That's your story, and you sticking to it. Yeah, I saw that, Mr. Judge.
Yeah, pretty much.
How you gonna go to that bad house and tell him to move?
Marianne, blah, 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 file complaint charges. Okay, I already seen that. Umar John threatens all YouTuber making videos about him. Ooh.
Booga, 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 booga. That nigga think he a boogeyman. Bruh, switch us back. I'm not used to being at the left.
Hold on. There we go.
There you go. I felt uncomfortable. I felt vulnerable. No, I'm just playing about the last part.
Oh, I can't wait to watch that Canelo fight tonight. Canelo and Crawford. We all got your money on. I got my money on Crawford. I think Crawford will knock him.
I don't even know who fighting.
I think Crawford is going to knock him the fight. I don't think nobody can beat that man.
I don't do sports. I don't do politics. I'm still flabbergasted. What old boy engraved in that bullet.
All right, let's finish this video. Then we're going to jump into him threatening all the other YouTubers.
You too far, curvaceous. Kushite Empress, what's up? Not everyone feels that way. I agree with you. Not everyone feels that way. And you don't have to feel that way. But if you come to my school and you disrespect a mixed race African, you disrespect a light-skinned African, you disrespect a chocolate African, you will be entered into the book of Negro.
Well, we already proved why you are a hypocrite and why you should be the first name in the book of Negroes. Because everything that you put niggas in the book of Negroes from.
How many people done hit the like button?
Huh?
That's 31 people watching. How many done hit the like button?
Right. Everything that you putting people into the book of Negroes for, you've done. You've done everything you put them in there for.
That's Mr. Do as I say, not as I do Tunde.
Right. No rim.
That's the book of Bigfoot. Just because you write something down in a folder, don't make it official, Umar.
He do folders, Pharaoh do PowerPoints.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, and my prediction came true too.
Which one?
Remember when I said you're gonna see the Spoon-Nopians on the corner near you, pamphlets and bean pies and pamphlets.
Yeah.
You want to sit in the Sprinter and hand out law pamphlets.
Oh Lord.
My prediction came true. Just take out the bean pies. I was wrong about that.
Well, if they playing games, he got to be providing snacks.
Right. Coming to a hood near you in a Sprinter.
To be entered into the book of Negroes. Come to my campus and disrespect the African and see what happens to you. Curvaceous Lightsy all the way in the UK. Shout out to my UK Africans, my Birmingham, England, my...
Nigga, you not even facing the light. You look constipated.
Or else his face so fat, his eyes practically closed.
He's just doing this the whole... You're not even facing the light. The light is behind you.
Luton, England, my Manchester, England, my London, England, my France Africans, my Austrian Africans, my
niggas in these countries. I know Australia and the natives are black. France?
You don't know, them immigrants that took over.
The one time he said something like Scandinavia or something. I'm like, huh?
It's black people everywhere. They done moved there.
It's like 2 niggas in Norway, sis.
Now it's more than that now.
Who the fuck in these countries is calling him? Yo, apparently he got a baby over there in England. That's why he's going back.
Yes.
A white baby.
Yes.
Or I say half white. Apparently.
How old is this baby?
I don't know. This baby got to be like 3 or 4. He's been going back and forth. He's been doing a lot of London trips.
He been doing London trips for longer than that, but yeah.
Liar, pants on fire. And he got the dude walking on fire. I just realized it. God dang. Ain't nothing left in that cup.
He brought it back to suck out the last dregs.
Ain't nothing. You said you got Canelo? You want to bet some money on that, Willis Martin? I'm betting 10 on it. I'm betting 10 on it. Put your cash app in the chat. We can bet 10 on it.
Yeah.
And tomorrow when I go live, I need my money. I'm throwing 10 on it.
Max say Canelo him too.
We throwing 10 on it, Max. What you saying? I don't think nobody can beat Crawford in his weight.
I'm about to drop down. Let me know if you need me. I done about reached my limit for Umar for the day.
All right. Thanks, sis.
All right, no problem, bro.
All right, sis. Hey, Max. 10. What's up? We throwing 10 on it? He said, no, I learned my lesson. Yeah. I let you slide last time. I ain't let you slide this time.
And I want to say thank you to all my British Africans who donated, my French Africans who donated, my German Africans, my Australian Africans.
German? How many niggas you over there talking about? Which nine, this Liechtenstein. Nein, this Liechtenstein. Unbesheister. He said we lost, y'all. Right. This nine, this Heiden Liechtenstein, this Scheister. I don't know what the fuck I just said, but I hear Germans say that shit all the time.
My Canadian Africans, my continental Africans for hitting the PayPal. When FDMG open, I'm gonna have an all-female security force. FDMG, all-female security force.
This nigga think he in Wakanda. This nigga think he T'Challa. Did y'all not hear what the fuck he just said? This nigga think he T'Challa. Listen to what this man just said.
When FDMG open, I'm gonna have an all-female security force. FDMG, all-female security force.
An all-female security force. This nigga think he the Black Panther. This nigga think he the Black Panther, y'all. This This nigga think he T'Challa, bro. I can't make this shit up. You say I'm from Philly and I didn't know who Umar was until Hating Colors. Same thing. Philly. Did not know. I'm still out here. Did not know who the fuck this nigga was until Hidden Colors. And I thought he gave out great information. That's all I knew him for. And then I hear something about school. I'm like, okay. Niggas ain't gonna get that money up for that. It's a pipe dream. Niggas gave the money up. I'm like, what the fuck? Who the fuck believe in that? You can just go to the city and get a grant for that shit. When he said he didn't want to do that, that's when I knew that nigga lying. That nigga lying. He don't want to go to the city because the city gonna want to know where the money going. Black folks ain't gonna ask. City is. He said the Lion King. Your new name Simba. You the lion boy. He said, Mr. Judge says Rim, a group could call him God. And he, wait, hold on. Where the fuck is my glasses at? I can't see shit. There they go. I only got one leg on my glasses, so don't be laughing. Ram, a group could call him God, and he wouldn't deny it. They already called him Jesus, and he said yes. Boy, you ain't lying about that. You are not lying about that. I can't get him straight. You are lying about that, bro. Motherfuckers call him Jesus. He said he was the Messiah. He really said he was the Messiah. They didn't call him the Messiah. He called himself the Messiah, and they agreed with it. That's when I was like, oh, somebody in this bitch lost their fucking mind terribly. 30 people in the chat. Make sure y'all hitting that like button. Make sure y'all hitting that like button. And don't forget to support the channel if you want to. Hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal. We already got 10 on it. Shit, that can go towards that microphone. What was that microphone? The one was $30. We need a dub more. We need another dub. Another scrubber dub. We get a new microphone up in this bitch. Y'all can stop listening to this fucked up ass sound. We need another scrubber dub. So if y'all want to support the channel, hit the Cash App, the PayPal at the top of the chat. You know, a little something. That's $5 from 4 people. Culture pig.
How you doing?
We get $1 from everybody in the chat. That's the microphone right there.
Okay, brother. One love. Yes, sir. One love. Sure. Everything from Dr. Amos Wilson. Amos Wilson. He's on YouTube. He's an ancestor now, but he got hundreds of videos on YouTube, and he's published dozens of books. Amos Wilson. You cannot go wrong, brother. I think he's the #1 scholar of the second half of the 20th century. Amos Wilson. Yes, sir. And that's one of the main books right there. One love, King. One love.
Huh?
Some North Africans have that ancient Nubian blood in their veins, and some North Africans are pure Arab. So you might be a mixed race African, you might be Arab and African. And if you identify with the race, you good. But you might be full-blooded Arab, in which case you're not an African. The Hidden History Museum, huh?
Yeah.
The Hidden History. I'm gonna behave today. I'm not gonna feed. I'm not gonna feed into it.
Don't, because he definitely made you eat your words. You're definitely eating your words right now, because he actually has that museum. But whether it's a nightclub at night and it's buffoonery, he still did it. Now, you on the other hand ain't do a goddamn thing. Nothing. You ain't help no little boys. You ain't build the school. You won't tell us where the money at. What did you do?
That museum is so hidden. The Hidden History Museum is so hidden that you will never find it. Anyway, I'm on tour now, baby. What y'all talking about? 8 cities. I'm on tour now.
Definitely, baby.
I'm on tour now. I am a donor. I am ready to send a $250,000 check. Bring the check to Norfolk, my brother. I will be in Norfolk November 12th. Bring the check, family. Bring the check.
He didn't even say thank you. None of that. Bring the check. I'm sorry. If I'm telling you that I'm donating to your school and I got a $250,000 check, and the only thing you say to me is bring the check, not thank you, brother. I mean, that's so generous for you to, look out for the school. Anything of that nature. And the only thing you say is bring the check. I'll be in Norfolk. Bring the check. No thank you, no nothing. Oh, fuck that. You don't get nothing from me. That nigga said, bring the check. He said, we went over this. $20 is the limit. Anything more is just browsing material. All right, well, even if we're doing $20, we still need 10. And there ain't no microphones for $20. What microphone you gonna find for $20? $30 is the cheapest microphone on Amazon. I'm going to behave today. I'm not going to feed today. Yes, because you slurp down them. Oh shit, my bad. I'm playing the game too. I'm playing Dragon Ball Z. Playing Dragon Ball Z on the game. Because he's entitled, he thinks he deserves it. So he's getting what he owes in his mind, not charity. Right. Yo, that's one of the best statements I heard about this nigga. Because if you think about it, he really believes that the black community owes him something towards his dream. Nigga, what? This is your dream, not the black communities. Yes, we have dreams of prospering and doing well and getting our own and building our own stuff. But that's the community as a whole. Your dream is to build your own school with your own ideology. That's your dream, separate from the black community. It's separate because you want to build a school solely on your ideology and everybody praising you. That's what the school, if he had built that, I'm glad he, now that I think about it, I'm glad he didn't build that school, because if you think about it, his whole ideology would be based around him. Like, it would be based around him, praising him. Would you want your kids to go to school where the principal refers to himself as the Messiah? No, I would not. How are you going to school and your principal referring to himself as the Messiah? I'm not going to that school. I'm not allowing my kids to go to that school. So you can brainwash my kids into praising you? That's bullshit.
450 grand. Why are you not licensed as a psychologist? Why are you stealing black people's money? Is FDMG Academy accepting Brazilian Africans to work? Of course. I'm a Pan-Africanist. Yes, you can apply. Send your resume. FDMGresumes@gmail. FDMGresumes@gmail. What do you think about Colin Kaepernick comparing NFL Combine to slave auction? He's correct. What's the issue with the HVAC at the school? I already told you that. They wanted to put it in Friday, but I will be in Atlanta. Why are you stealing black people money, and where are your daughters? Why are you worrying about where my daughter's at? You a
You notice you keep skipping over why you stealing the black people money. You notice you skip right over that, right? You skip right over that. Sleep around, getting high, disrespecting people, took advantage of his mother, harassed the women that he meets, and shames the people who don't donate. That's what he does, Rem. That's a fact. Nope, that's the catch. I can have a speaker, wallet, yeah. Here is $20, Rem, but that's not enough. Wallet, not my problem. I'm reading this joint. It just clicked. He said, none of that. He said, none. That's the catch, Rem. Hold on, let me make sure I'm reading this correctly. I can have a speaker, wallet. Yeah, here's $20, Rem, but that's not enough. Wallet, that's not my problem. That was funny. Mr. Judge, you're in the wrong profession, bro. Whatever you do for a living, you in the wrong profession. Umar is like the WNBA. Pay them with y'all. Y'all killing it today. Y'all right, because if you don't build it, you won't ask. Hold on, let me put my fucking glasses back on. Right, because if he did build it, he wouldn't ask if he could get royalties. He'd demand them. And he would ask for information for the school. He would just demand it as well, right? Can somebody please tell me, when have you seen Umar mentoring a young black boy? I'll wait. I've been asking the same thing. Has anybody seen any videos anywhere of him doing anything to mentor young black boys? Have you seen any videos of any young black boy saying that Umar mentored? Never. Ever have I seen any of that shit, anything close to that. There was a clip where he responded, hold on, shit, I keep taking my glasses off. There was a clip where he responded to a person there was a clip where he responded to a person who he said he was too old to attend now. Umar said, cut that clip off your lip as a response. Wow, that's crazy. That's right, Judge. What you have to give is not enough. He know about that $10 under the couch. Please cough it up. Y'all niggas is stupid. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit that like button.
Black celebrities donating. No rappers have donated. No celebrities have donated. Dr. Umar, I want to know more about what you spoke about today on reparations with the Mexicans. How can I support your school? How can you support my school? Hit the Cash App, $FDMG school. What do you mean? How can you support the school? Hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal. How can I support the school? Hit the Cash.
So you can't support the school any other way other than hitting the Cash App and the PayPal? There's no other way to support the school. I can't promote the school. I can't tell other people to donate. I can't do none of the only thing you need me to do to support the school is hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal. Wow. It's ridiculous. Come on, man. Start the fucking game.
You're supposed to know how to support the school. You got to hit the Cash App. Let me text her the donation information.
Let me
text her the info.
He trying to get his next 8 ball. He trying to get the next 8 ball. He said, let me text her the donation. Translation, I got one. Translation, got one.
I'm from
another one.
From Guinea, West Africa. What would be your plan to build up Africa? We need FDMG Africa. I'm trying to be an agent for every African bank. I want every American African to have an African bank account. I'm working on a plan right now. I want every American African to have an African bank account. If you are in Africa and you are tied to a bank in Africa, like the Pan-African Bank, get in touch with me. I want every American African to have an African bank account so we can invest in Africa. So
an African bank account? How many motherfucking... Excuse me, Mr. Umar, Mr. Johnson. How many African banks do you know in the United States? Don't worry, I'll wait. How many African banks do you know in the United States? Shit, how many African banks do you know in Africa? Let's be real. There's probably some. I'm pretty sure, but I'm pretty sure white folks own that too.
You live in Africa, hit me up on WhatsApp if you connected to a bank. Hit me up on WhatsApp if you connected to a bank. FDMG resumes, correct. I'm in Atlanta Friday, my brother. Why you don't know that? I'm in Atlanta the day after tomorrow.
That's crazy. He said he want every African to have an African bank. How many motherfucking banks do you know that's owned by Africans? Don't worry, I'll wait. Let me Google that. How many banks in the world are owned by Africans? There are tens of thousands of banks worldwide, and there is no single public database of African banks to provide a precise number. However, there are numerous African-owned financial institutions on the African continent. Hold on. However, there are numerous African-owned financial institutes on the African continent, such as the Standard Bank Group, the National Bank of Egypt, alongside many community-focused banks and credited unions that cater to the financial needs of African communities within the African globally. That's what's up. That's what's up. But they all in Africa, and I live in America. So again, how the fuck was that going to work? We was going to put our money in cotton banking. We need everybody to put your money in cotton banking. Make sure y'all hit that like button. You support the channel with the Cash App and the PayPal. We need a dub. We need $20 for our microphone fund. You want to support that? Cash App, PayPal's at the top of the chat. Don't listen to Mr. Judge Ash. The lowest microphone is $30. We already got 10 on. Okay, so this next video is Umar threatening all YouTubers making videos.
Tried to sabotage and destroy my work. And I'm not talking. Peace and Black Power, family. This is Dr.
So you notice when he's not trying to flirt with the ladies in the chat, his eyes are open. But whenever he's trying to flirt with the ladies in the chat, he's like this. All of a sudden, the lights is in his eyes. Or he's squinting and shit. He think he light skinned. Umar Bank at the Bank of Otten. Right. Oh dear. Fraud Mar Johnson. Same clown, different circus. Right. Not sure, but I know this. If they are owned by African Americans, they still fall under the IRS. That's true. No, they were African banks in the continent of Africa. What work did he actually do? All this man do is talk shit, have bank accounts, travel, then eat some more. That's a vacation, not work. That's a fact.
Umar Johnson, the Prince of Pan-Africanism. Happy Thursday to everyone. I'm calling out to you because I need your help. I need your help. There are 4 individuals who need to be shut down. They have consistently tried to sabotage and destroy my work. And I'm not talking about videos. I am not talking about YouTube videos. These 4 individuals have taken it upon themselves to contact every single place that I speak at and try to get the event canceled. Not only do they contact every single place I speak at in an attempt to get the event canceled, they do so by spreading.
Now, y'all remember what Trip C's just said about the lady calling the events that he was supposedly speaking at, and he wasn't. I believe that this is his reaction to it, because they found out the nigga was lying about all the places that he was at, and he turned around and tried to flip the story and play victim and act as if, oh, they're trying to sabotage me, they got him canceled and blah blah. Nigga, you was never speaking there. You was lying. You speaking at a few of them, not all of them.
Salacious lies about who I am and what I do. They're telling people that I smoke crack, that I went to jail for selling crack, that I went to jail for smoking crack, that I'm...
Yes, you did. Jermaine Shoemake has records of possession of crack cocaine. on his record. Whether you were selling it or smoking it, that's everybody's opinion. But you do have crack cocaine on your record. Bro, when you move your head to the side for a minute, it almost looked like a coin. But Umar Johnson doesn't have anything on his record, but Jermaine Shoemake does.
Not allowed to be around children, that I don't have degrees, that I hate homosexuals, I hate police. These are some of the things that they're saying. Now, some of you might ask yourself, what does it matter what they say if the hosting organization or institution can do their own criminal background check on you? What does it matter what they say if the hosting organization or institution can do their own child abuse clearance on you? What does it matter what they say when the hosting organization can require their own FBI clearance on you? So the fact that they're making up these very, very slanderous lies about you selling crack and going to jail for doing crack, why can't the hosting organization do their own criminal?
They're not lying about you going to jail for crack cocaine, my nigga. Jermaine Shoemake has crack cocaine on his record. Umar doesn't, but Jermaine does. And nigga, you have crackish ways. Nigga, you sitting at the job at fucking at school at 3 o'clock in the goddamn morning, pouring water on your head. That's a little strange there, buddy. You say you gonna go turn the heat off, and we hear you sniffing.
No background check on you. Pay a couple dollars. They can get a report on Dr. Umar Johnson themselves. Well, that's a good question. That's a very good question. But unfortunately, as you know, many of our people are extremely scared of white people. They are extremely scared of white people, and they are extremely scared of any type of negative press that they get. So when you get an email from someone misrepresenting themselves as a scholar, when you get an email from someone misrepresenting themselves as a pastor, when you get an email from someone misrepresenting themselves as a concerned member of the community, a lot of Black people are so in terror of bad publicity, so in terror of white backlash, so in terror of any type of negative criticism that they can get from the media, they will automatically pull back from you. So what these 4 people do is they send emails out all across the country to every organization. If you look at my speaking list, they have.
I think that's Nika D. Nika, I don't want to mess up your name. Peace and welcome. Eyebrows. But there's someone with the same name as him that went to jail for something dealing with. No, that was him. I'm from Philly. Ain't too many Jermaine Shoemakes. Might have got a lot of Jermaines, but ain't too many. It ain't no other Jermaine Shoemake out here. It might be somebody with the last name Shoemake. Might be somebody with the first name Jermaine. It ain't nobody out here with the exact same name. Trust me. Mr. L looked it up. It wasn't him. We looked it up too. It was him. It definitely was him. We looked it up too. I could get Tripsies up here. She's a technician. She's very good at that. And it was him. It definitely was him. But peace and welcome to the channel. Peace and welcome.
Contacted every single person and agency that has invited me to speak. All of the Black parent training sites have been located. have been contacted. All of the Black parent training sites have been contacted, and they have tried to intimidate and bully them into canceling the Black parent training trainings that we have scheduled across the country.
Now, doesn't this alibi sound familiar? Young Pharaoh claimed that Sinetta did that to him too.
This is what these 4 Negroes are doing. And they're doing it with a letter because they send me the letters. The letters say that I smoke crack. There's videos of me smoking crack. I've been to jail for selling crack.
There's definitely videos of you snorting something. I'll pull it up right now. There's definitely videos of you snorting something. Hold on, let me show you. There's definitely a video of you doing something. When you say you gonna go turn the heat down in this video here, when you say I'm about to go turn the heat down, there's definitely something going on when you get up and turn that heat down.
Let me turn this heat down. Let me turn this heat down.
My baby was sleeping in the bed. Got to go way off to the kitchen. Look at it.
You definitely did something when you turned that. Go. Woo! Hold on, this is better version.
Brown lashes. Hair paradise brown lashes. Where you at?
Hold on, let me get up. I'm coming. Let me get up. Wait a minute.
All right, take your time, man. Take your time. Let me turn this heat down.
My baby was sleeping in. My baby was sleeping in.
Now, if that wasn't the biggest snort I've ever heard in my life, other than the snort I heard young Pharaoh do last night, I don't know what is. You're welcome. Peace and welcome to, like I said, everybody's entitled to their opinion, Nikki D. Whether you agree with me or not, you are welcome to the channel. Everybody's welcome. As long as you're not disrespectful, you're welcome to your own. You're welcome to your own opinion here. We don't block people for having separate opinions. I mean, you might get into a few arguments in the chat, but you ain't getting blocked for it. As long as you're not being disrespectful, you're more than welcome to state your opinion. Umar has ripped off people. The sad part is, it's real brothers out here that, yeah, right. King Randall, Q Butter, they started the shit with their own money, and he couldn't do it with $5 million, damn near. Motherfucker started it in their living room with their own money, and he couldn't do it with a couple $1 million. Get the fuck out of here.
I do not have a criminal record. I do not have a criminal record. I have never done time in a prison or a jail. I am a certified school psychologist for crying out loud. I work in schools for crying out loud.
You don't work in those schools. There's no records of you working in any schools. That's another thing. There's no records of him working in any schools. Well, the one school that I did hear about, I hear two different stories. One, there's no records of him working in any schools. We looked it up, couldn't find it. But then we heard that he did work in a school in Philly, and they found out that he did not have his license to practice psychology, and they escorted him off the premises with the police. But the thing about it is, What people don't realize when he says I'm a school psychologist, and that's a fucking guidance counselor. How many? I don't get how people didn't realize that sooner. How many fucking psychologists have you had in school? The closest thing you had to that was a guidance counselor. This nigga is a glorified guidance counselor at best. And he tries to clean it up. It's like saying I'm a custodian instead of saying I'm a janitor. It's like people ask me what I do. I say I work for a medical company instead of saying I'm a fucking packer. I pack medical supplies. You get what I'm saying? It's just like, come on, bro. Because I caught myself doing that shit one time too. I was like, yeah, I work for a medical company. I'm like, nigga, you pack. You got, you trying to spice it up, nigga. I caught myself like, nigga, what are you spicing it up for? Nigga, you're a packer. I make good money, but still.
Child and family therapist. I work with families and children. How in the hell can you have a criminal record working with families and children? It is absolutely ridiculous. But these four individuals.
There is no record of you working with families or children. None. Not a one.
Have went too far. Some of you are good at research. I need their home address and I need their job address, and I'm going to give you their names. One of them is William Clay. He is based in the Washington, D.C., Maryland area. His name is William Clay. If you go on YouTube and type in William Clay, you're going to get.
Wait a minute. You got 6 degrees. You should be great at research. Why couldn't you have done it yourself? See, you got to read between the lines when these motherfuckers is talking. You got 6 degrees. You should be great at research. You should be astounding at research. Why are you going to your people to do it? Why are you sacrificing your donors to do it? A, you're a coward. B, you ain't got 6 degrees. And you really don't do no research. You just regurgitate everything Dr. Ben said. Am I lying? Manny, am I lying? If you got 6 degrees, you should be astounding at research. It should be, nobody should be able to fuck with you when it comes to research. Why are you going to your donors? A, you're a piece of shit, and you just want to sacrifice other people's lives for your goal, which you've proven already. You will sacrifice other people's lives for your goals. We saw it in the first video. I don't know where that thing. You were willing to sacrifice another man's life. I forgot what state it was. If you go back to the beginning of the video, first thing he said to the man was, I need you to go, I'm going to give you this dude's address. I need you to go check it. Didn't even ask the man if he had a family or anything. You're willing to sacrifice your donors' lives for your own gain and to reach your own goals. 2, you're fucking lazy and you don't do no real research. Because if it was that important to you, you would have done it yourself. What all you got was their names.
Based in the Washington, D.C., Maryland area. His name is William Clay. If you go on YouTube and type in William Clay, You're going to get videos on school to prison pipeline. You're going to get videos on post-traumatic school disorder, which is a concept that Dr. Umar Johnson invented. It is a concept that Dr. Umar Johnson invented. He stole my idea. And
wait, what did you invent?
School disorder, which is a concept that Dr. His name is William Clay. If you go on YouTube and type in William Clay, you're going to get videos on school to prison pipeline. You're going to get videos on post-traumatic school disorder, which is a concept that Dr. Umar Johnson invented. It is a concept that Dr. Umar Johnson invented. He stole my idea and wrote a book. He stole my idea and wrote a book. And he does seminars on the exact same topics that I do. Does he have a doctorate?
Well, if he stole your idea for your book, why are you not suing him instead of sending goons after him? I don't get that. If this man stole your idea, why are you sending goons after him instead of taking him to court and getting the money? I don't understand that. I don't understand that. Obviously, it wasn't your idea because let's be real about it. Umar ain't dumb. He's not a dumb dude. Well, he's smart dumb. Dumb smart. Or whatever you want to call it. You're not taking him to court because you can't prove that it was your idea, which tells me that it might have been his idea and you stole it from him. You just got more popular than he did. That's my theory. But if it's your idea and he wrote a book and he's making money off of it, that would be worth the money, man. That would be worth spending money on a lawsuit. The only reason why he don't want to spend the money is because he know he would lose. At this time, he's getting millions of dollars from the donor. Money for a lawyer shouldn't be nothing. Other than he knows he's going to waste his money because he can't prove that it was his idea. Otherwise, he would have sued him.
I don't know. Is he a certified school psychologist? No, he is not. No, he is not. No, he is not. William Clay on YouTube. He's another one of those wannabe Umar people. They want to be me. They want to do me. This Negro contacted the church in Tulsa, Oklahoma, where I was supposed to speak on February the 23rd. He contacted the AME church in Tulsa. The pastor didn't pay him any mind, so he went to the bishop. He told the bishop that I sell drugs. I went to jail for doing drugs. There's videos of me smoking crack. This is what William Clay did.
Yeah, but if the pastor didn't pay, see, this is how I know he's lying. If the pastor didn't pay him, the pastor is the head of the church. So if the pastor didn't pay him no mind, what power does the bishop have if the pastor says fuck him? If he went to the pastor and the pastor said, whatever, you're lying. I'm not paying you no mind. That's the end of it. And he went to the bishop and the bishop believed him. What power does the bishop have to stop anything? Everything at the pastor gets the last say in it, whether it's going to happen or not. So you're either lying about who he went to and who believed him, or you're lying, period, that he did it.
Need this motherfucker's address. I need this motherfucker's address. I'm going to go see him this weekend. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Find Willie Clay's address. Find out where he worked. I'm going to see him when I get to DC this weekend. I'm not playing no fucking games no more.
Did you go see? Did he wind up going to see this William dude? I strongly doubt it. We ain't hear nothing about it. Said you was gonna go see Lennon, ain't do that.
Excuse my language. Excuse my language. No more games. Find William Clay's address. And when you go to his website, I don't know the website, but he has a website. I tried to find the website. But I can't find it. If you go to his website, he has my videos on his website. He's using my material to advertise his website, but he's trying to sabotage all of my speaking engagements. William Clay, a wannabe Dr. Umar Johnson. William Clay, a wannabe Dr. Umar Johnson. Enough is enough. Find his address, please, and get that shit to me. He's number one. Number two is homosexual Gerald Palmer, based in Kansas City. He's a reverend. He's not a real reverend. He doesn't have a church. He doesn't have a congregation. He's another one. You can find him on YouTube, Gerald Palmer. He calls himself Reverend Gerald.
So you just sending minions after people to stalk people and ruin their lives because they calling you out or you believe that they calling you out. Well, I'm in Philly. You send anybody this way, it'll be the last motherfucker they harass. I'm letting you know that now. You send anybody to this address, it'll be the last motherfucker they harass. I'm letting you know that now.
He calls himself Reverend Gerald, but he's not a reverend. He's another wannabe person who ain't got shit going for himself except trying to take me down. Find that coward's address, work or home. Find it. I'm pulling up on him.
You gonna try to pull up to somebody's job? Work or home? You gonna pull up to somebody's job? Yeah, you might want to rewind it because it's the last video.
Africa. He's been hiding out lately, but he started the whole shit. He a little bitch ass nigga from Philly who used to work at the same charter school, Keppera Charter School. Okay, find that bitch ass nigga because he started this. He started the whole thing 5 years ago. I think he's in the DC area. Mukasa, Africa. I haven't forgotten about you. Okay, I'ma see your bitch ass. Okay. And another one is Andrea Stewart. She's the one on YouTube, Anti-Afro Svengali. Anti-Afro Svengali. She's in California. I want to pull up on her when I go out to Cali next month for the parent training.
You trying to pull up on some females too, bro? The fuck? You really trying to pull up on a female? Bro, what the fuck is wrong with you? You really got some issues. You trying to pull up on a bro? He really want to pull up on a female. Oh yeah, I forgot what he said about Charlie Kirk. I forgot about that one too. He said he wanted to pull up on a female.
Those are the four people I need. William Clay of the DC area, Mukasa, Africa, who was in Philly, but I think he's in the DC area. Okay. So-called Reverend Gerald Palmer, he's in the Kansas City area. Andrea Stewart, who is in the California area. And I want to give you one more. Lenore Honor. I'm tired of this bitch nigga too. This is the weak ass dude who got nothing but YouTube videos about me on YouTube. Lenorhonor. I had enough of him too. I don't know where he lived. I don't know what city he in. Find out where these 5 people are. Please find out where these 5 people are. This shit is going to end right now. There is one thing to make videos. Monty Woodgrain, I'm gonna fuck him up too. So if you could get Monty's address, it's time for me to see Monty too. I've been as patient as I can be, and I'm tired of this shit. And
they ain't gonna see none of these niggas. Monty Woodgrain is right down the street. And you wouldn't have been able to pull up to his house anyway because both of his parents are police officers. That's why I don't really like Monty. You talk all this shit. Monty talks all this shit on YouTube knowing that nobody can touch him because both of his parents are police. Both of them. So can't nobody really touch him. You touch him, you going to jail. Both his parents are cops.
Let me also say this. For those of y'all who claim to be supporters, if you send me bullshit from these motherfuckers, I'ma block you. You are not a supporter getting your fucking rocks and kicks off watching this bullshit that these people put out. It's not funny to me. You send me another video.
That's bullshit. That means you don't want people to know the truth about what's going on. That means you don't want people to know the truth or any other facts other than what you're saying. You said, I'll touch him. All right. You going to jail. Manny, you touch that motherfucker, you go to jail. I don't like Monty for shit because he had a sexual conversation with a minor and recorded it and thought it was cool. Well, when you get a chance, check out the cult. Similar to Nature Boy is crazy. They are called the Kabbalah tribe in Scotland. Okay.
Video claiming you a support.
Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button as y'all come in. 30 people, I see the chat going up and down. Make sure y'all hit that like button and support the channel, man. We need $20 more to hit that microphone. So we can cash app it to PayPal if y'all would like to donate towards the microphone fund. Somebody said $10 earlier, so I said fuck it. It might as well go towards the microphone.
I'm gonna block your ass. Because why are you watching that bullshit if you claim to be about black children? Monty Woodgrain, I'm in your ass. Lenore Honor, I'm in your ass. William Clay, I'm in your ass. Gerald.
Oh, hold up.
You are not a supporter getting your fucking rocks and kicks off watching this bullshit that these people put out. It's not funny to me. You send me another video claiming you're a supporter, I'm gonna block your ass. Because why are you watching that bullshit if you claim to be about black children? Monty Woodgrain, I'm in your ass. Lenore Honor, I'm in your ass. William Clay, I'm in your ass. Gerald Palmer, I'm in your ass. Antos Bengali, I'm in your ass. In Mukasa, Africa, I'm in your ass. Fuck court. Fuck the court.
You what? You in niggas' asses. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. You in niggas' asses, huh? Oh wow.
I want Mukasa Africa's address. I'm gonna find that little bitch. Monty Woodgrain, Lenore Honor, Gerald Palmer, William Clay. Now, out of all of them, William Clay and Gerald Palmer are the main ones trying to get the event shut down. William Clay and Gerald Palmer are the main ones trying to get my event shut down. Why would you sabotage a training for black parents? Why would you sabotage a training for black parents? Why would you sabotage?
Because you're not a licensed psychologist and you're going around pretending to be one. That's why. You're not licensed to do any of these events. That's why. Period.
A training for black parents. I'm out here trying to help our people and our children. It's not my fault you's a nobody. It's not my fault you's a loser. It's not my fault you tried to be a speaker and failed. It's not my fault you never got your doctorate. It's not my fault you don't have my stature. It's not my fault you don't have my platform. It's not my fault that the only way you can get attention is by slandering somebody. It's
why do you think it's because everybody's jealousy. That's the narcissism talking right there. You think that when people are trying to expose you, it's because they're jealous. I would not want your position. The task that you took on is too big for one man. I would never want that. The task that you attempted is too big for one man. I would not want that pressure on me. Everybody asking what's up with the school. I ain't got no team to put the school together. I'm just spending the money. Nah, I wouldn't want that. I'm sorry. That's too much. Now everybody on the internet clowning you and you just one big joke. I wouldn't want that for myself. I'm sorry.
It's not my fault people are not interested in flying you around the world to speak. It's not my fault you are.
You see why? You see what I'm saying? Anytime he gets into a beef with a man, that's what he says. Oh, you not me. You not the most requested, blah, blah, blah. People not flying you around the world, blah, blah, blah. I don't think anybody in any other countries are flying you over there, my nigga. You're spending that donor money. Maybe the people in the United States are flying you to do interviews. Ain't nobody in them other countries flying you over there. Paying all that money to fly you over there. You going over there for vacation, my nigga. You even slipped up one time and said it. You was like, I'm on vacation. First you said you was doing a speech over there. Then you was like, I'm on vacation. Can I enjoy South Africa? Yeah, we know, nigga. Ain't nobody flying you the fuck over there. And then when you go to Africa, you don't even go to the impoverished parts. You go to the rich, segregated parts.
Are not me, but I'm tired of the bullshit. I'm tired of the bullshit. William Clay, Gerald Palmer, Mukasa Africa, Lenore Honor, Monty Woodgrain, Andrea Stewart. I need home addresses. I need job addresses. Find these 6 people for me, please. I'm out.
All right, I'm gonna play what he said about Kirk. What's the name? And then I'm done. Then I'm done for the night, y'all. So I'm gonna play this video of what he said about Charlie Kirk, and we're gonna close it out.
I've never heard white people are racist. I need to understand this because I have white people who support my work. They're gonna watch this and say, "Wait a minute, Dr. Umar, I don't hate black people. I've never hurt a black people. I don't belong to the Ku Klux Klan. I don't belong to any group who has as its focus the destabilization and destruction of black people or the black community."
The internet was on fire. Charlie Kirk had been pronounced dead, and within minutes, social media turned into a battlefield of emotions. Some were shocked, some indifferent, but the loudest voices? Celebration. Memes poured in, hashtags exploded, and people who had long despised Charlie Kirk's rhetoric felt like the universe had delivered justice. Yet just when the noise reached its peak, a voice cut through the chaos. Dr. Umar Johnson didn't clap, didn't cheer, and didn't gloat. Instead, he dropped a line that froze both critics and supporters. Do not celebrate death. Victory is not measured in a man's coffin. To understand why so many cheered at Charlie Kirk's passing, you have to revisit the words he left behind. For years, he wore his prejudice openly, proudly tearing down anything tied to black culture. He mocked Juneteenth, dismissing it as unworthy of federal recognition. He belittled Martin Luther King Jr., insisting Clarence Thomas and Thomas Sowell were far better black role models. He sneered at black women in customer service, questioning whether they earned their jobs or owed them to affirmative action. He even admitted that when he saw a black pilot, his first thought was doubt. I hope he's qualified. This wasn't quiet bias whispered in private. It was Charlie Kirk, bold and unfiltered, turning his bigotry into politics.
See a black pilot, you wonder, you say, I hope they are qualified. If I see a black pilot, I'm going to be like, boy, I hope he's qualified.
So when news of his sudden death broke,
wow,
mourning was nowhere to be found. Instead, the internet mocked. His worst clips resurfaced, his most offensive rants replayed, his memory reduced to shame. In the digital age, death doesn't guarantee dignity. It becomes content. For many, celebrating Charlie Kirk's end felt like poetic justice, a release after years of insults and racism. But just as the flames burned brightest, Dr. Umar Johnson walked in and doused them with ice-cold water. Known for his fiery speeches and uncompromising Pan-African stance, Dr. Umar Johnson shocked even his loyal base. He said flatly, "No matter how much you despised his words, no matter how racist his rhetoric, celebrating death is not our victory. Death comes for everyone, but systems remain." The crowd had expected rage and celebration, but instead Dr. Umar Johnson became the voice of restraint.
I think that's his lashing out at the black community. I think that's him lashing out at the black community. For real, for real. I don't want to say your name. Oh, Sharon. Appreciate the $10. Now all we need is 10 more. I'll put the other 9, whatever taxes that come in. I think it's like $9. So we need 10 more to reach our goal for the microphone. Get the Cash App, hit the PayPal. That's $5 from 2 people. We're gonna be the unsung heroes today. Get this new microphone. I'll put the other 9. I think it's $39. I'm looking at it right now. $39. So I'll put the other $9 up, I guess. But we need 10 more. Get the Cash App, PayPal.
Urging reflection over mockery. But don't mistake his words for defending Charlie Kirk. What Dr. Umar Johnson was doing ran deeper. He reminded his audience that
the difference between the white bigot and the white racist. The difference is simply that the bigot hates you for being black. The racist simply wants to secure complete and total domination of resources, opportunities, and privileges for their own in-group. That's it.
Racism isn't about one man. It's about a system. He warned Black America.
And he was a part of that system. So all the racist people that you called out, that don't count. And then I heard him say he never indirectly hurt or killed any black folks. That's just like, I heard the channel bring up a good point. When you say stuff like that, he never directly harmed any black folks or blah, 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 right? That's just like saying Hitler was innocent. Because I heard the channel bring this point up. He said that's just like saying Hitler was innocent because he never directly killed any Jews. He just ordered. The only person that he killed was himself. That's just like saying Stalin or any of those tyrannical leaders who ordered millions of people to be unalived. We shouldn't feel the way we do about them because they never directly did any of the killing. That's kind of the same thing. If you get what I'm saying, put a 1 in the chat. He's saying he never directly harmed any black folks or unalived them. That's just like saying Hitler, we shouldn't be mad at Hitler because he never directly unalived any of those Jews millions of Jews that he ordered to be unalived and put in those camps. Because he didn't directly do it. He just ordered it. Nigga, what? He spewed hateful. He said people needed to be sacrificed in order to protect our gun laws. Well, now he is the sacrifice. You know, and Trixie brought up a good point. I said I feel bad for his wife, but then she brought up the point of she knew who that man was and what type of shit that he was saying and stood by him. So I don't feel bad for her. I feel bad for those 2 little boys. Because they got to grow up, and when they find out what their father was saying and why people hated their father, they're going to be disgusted. unless their mom puts the venom into them that the father was saying. 9 times out of 10, she will. You stood by him while he was doing all that.
Not to confuse the fall of a single individual with the collapse of the structure that empowered him. And that's when his words cut sharper, forcing the uncomfortable truth to the surface. With his booming delivery, Dr. Umar Johnson declared, "All white people are racist. Not all are bigots, but all are racist." It wasn't a slip, it was a doctrine. He drew the line between hate and power. A bigot, he explained, invests emotionally in despising Black people, using slurs, mocking, threatening violence. But racism is about control. It is the quiet but relentless monopolization of wealth, privilege, and opportunity. And here's the sting. You don't need to hate Black people to be racist. A racist can marry a Black spouse, raise biracial kids, even donate to Black causes, yet still guard resources for their own group.
Quirky, I think that's how you, Quirky Angel. Peace and welcome to the channel. Peace and welcome to the channel. You're right. I don't know if he was a political leader or not, but I do know he had a loud voice. His voice reached millions. His words reached millions. Doesn't matter if he was a political leader or not. His words reached the same amount of people a political leader would reach. Whether he was and was not, millions of people heard what he said. Millions of people listened to what he said. Doesn't matter if he was a leader or not, he was still heard as if he was a leader. You get what I'm saying? But peace and welcome to the channel.
That was the heart of Dr. Umar Johnson's point. The real enemy is the machine, and it doesn't die when a man does. The internet exploded with reactions. Some praised Dr. Umar Johnson for elevating the conversation, reminding the culture that real justice isn't found in a funeral, but in dismantling structures. Others called him a hypocrite, claiming he thrived on provocation but now wanted dignity in the face of a rival's death.
Right. Fucking hypocrite. You thrived off this shit. You thrived off of race baiting. Now all of a sudden your arch enemy is gone. Why? What? You can't make money off him now, so you want to switch teams? You can't make money off the Black community no more. Now you want to go over to the white folks? Is that what did your coon chip get activated? This coon chip that you say everybody got? It only takes a little bit for them to be activated. Well, your coon chip was activated. In this scenario, your coon chip was activated. Now, look, man. I don't believe his words meant for him to get his head blown up, was shot in the neck publicly in front of millions of people. But on the other hand, he was spewing hatred. And Dr. King was spewing nothing but love. And he got shot. So, you know, you get what I'm saying? JFK was talking nothing but love. Got his head blown off in front of his wife and everybody in America. Malcolm X. I mean, it might not have been all love, but it wasn't hatred. And he got unalived by his own people. Well, you know, whoever unalived him, that's up for debate. I don't want to debate about that. But he got unalived for what he was saying. So we've had multiple people. Fucking Nat Turner They chopped him up, ate him, used his body for aphrodisiacs, all types of shit. For wanting freedom. And this dude spewed nothing but hatred. And he also said empathy was a weakness, and we should not feel empathy for people. If anything, we're honoring what he said.
Whatever the opinion, one fact was undeniable. While Charlie Kirk's body lay silent, Dr. Umar Johnson's message forced everyone to look beyond the grave. Think about it. Charlie Kirk made it easy to hate him. His words dripped with mockery, his disdain for black culture obvious. But remove him from the picture, and the system that allowed him to rise doesn't vanish. That's the uncomfortable truth Dr. Umar Johnson threw into the spotlight.
That is true. I'm not gonna lie. That's very true. That's very true. And like I said last night on my live stream, we're worried about the things that he was saying instead of who did it. The whole world is focused on what he said and who he was instead of who did it. No matter what he said, a life was taken in front of millions of people. That's a fucking statement. As my good brother Knee Slap said, that's a fucking statement. He pissed somebody off. And it wasn't black folks that he pissed black folks off, but he ain't pissed us off enough to do that. So the question is, who did he piss off to where they'll snipe his ass in front of millions of people? That was a statement. They could have got him at home. They could have got him anywhere else, but they did it in public to show you, to show their power, to insert their domination, to show you, if you piss me off, this is what's going to happen.
And whether you agreed with him or not, you couldn't escape the sting of his warning. For over a decade, Dr. Umar Johnson has carried many labels: fiery, divisive, unfiltered. But in the shadow of Charlie Kirk's death, he became something else: a mirror. A mirror forcing the community to ask, do we celebrate the fall of a man, or do we confront the power of a machine that creates men like him again and again? The cameras may have captured the chaos, and social media may have thrived on memes, but in the silence after Dr. Umar Johnson's warning, the focus shifted. The debate was no longer about Charlie Kirk's death. It was about what his life represented, and whether Black America was ready to confront the system that outlives every individual. Because if Dr. Umar Johnson was right, the fight isn't about a single man. It's about a machine. And that machine, fueled by power and privilege, shows no sign of slowing down. A funeral may close a chapter, but it doesn't end the book. When the noise around Charlie Kirk's death hit its loudest, Dr. Umar Johnson did.
That's a fact. A funeral may close a chapter, but it does not end the book. That's a t-shirt.
Didn't just silence the crowd, he redirected it. With his booming voice, he declared words that struck harder than any meme. All white people are racist. Not all are bigots, but all are racist. The internet froze. Some gasped, some laughed, some raged. But whether you loved him or hated him, you couldn't scroll past without wondering, what exactly did Dr. Umar Johnson mean? For years, people have confused racism with hatred. They've thought that being racist means using slurs, wearing hoods, or openly despising Black people. But Dr. Umar Johnson dismantled that myth in seconds. A bigot, he explained, invests emotionally in hate, calling you the N-word, making racist jokes, or fantasizing about violence. Bigotry is loud, ugly, and personal. But racism is colder, quieter, and far more dangerous. It is the systematic monopolization of wealth, privilege, and opportunity for one group while shutting out another. Here's the sting. According to Dr. Umar Johnson, you don't need to hate Black people to be racist. You can dance to hip-hop, marry a Black partner, raise mixed-race children, even donate to Black causes. And still, if you protect a system that keeps power in white hands, you are racist. That's why his words cut so deep. He wasn't attacking individual feelings. He was calling out a structure that has endured for centuries. And to prove his point, he used Charlie Kirk as the perfect example. Think about it. Charlie Kirk didn't hide his disdain. He questioned the competence of Black professionals, mocked Juneteenth, and dismissed Martin Luther King Jr. as unworthy of the pedestal he holds in history. He was both a big...
That's another thing that he did. I forgot about that. He went at Dr. King saying that he's not worth the pedestal that we put him on. Why isn't he? That man lost his life. Whether he was running them white holes in them hotels or not, who cares what he was doing that? It's the fact that he gave his life for something that he believed was right. Even though at the end he realized his mistake and said, I led my people into a burning building. We should have not did this shit. We should have stayed segregated and made our own shit. He did not realize what he was doing. And I think that might be the reason why they shot him, because he might have made a U-turn like, oh wait, let me tell my people this ain't a good idea. Because we're gonna become dependent on them. Maybe he saw the future and was like, wait a minute, if I keep pushing this, we're gonna become 50 years down the road, we're gonna be where we're at today. And he saw this and was like, wait a minute. And try to stop it. And that's why they unalived him. And anybody ever think about that? Because at the end he said, I led my people into a burning building. Then he was shot. No, he was actually killed by his doctor, by the doctor, Mr. Judge. The guy who shot him didn't kill him. He was still alive. It was the doctor that smothered him in the hospital. The nurses came clean. You got to look that up. The nurses came clean. He was still alive, and they could have saved him. But the doctors, she said when she walked out, she can hear motherfuckers hawking loogies on him. And then he took a pillow and smothered him. He didn't die from the gunshot. He died from being smothered with a pillow. You can look it up. The nurse confessed. He was still alive when he got to the hospital, and they could have saved him. But the doctor refused to save him and smothered him. You got to look that up.
And a racist rolled into one. But even if Charlie Kirk had smiled at Black people, even if he had preached diversity, in Dr. Umar Johnson's eyes, he still would have been a racist, because the system he defended was built to keep one group on top while another struggled to survive. And Dr. Umar Johnson didn't stop there. He wanted his audience to understand why Black America keeps...
Yeah. The family, Martin Luther King family did get paid for it. And the stipulations were, if I give you this money, you can't talk about it. That's why they never talked about it. They got paid off. The family got paid off. They said, take this money, or the same thing will happen to the rest of y'all. And they decided to take that money.
Getting blindsided. You get confused, he said, because you think your white friend is supposed to put your friendship above his racial obligation. That's not how it works.
He said a racist white man, Mr. Judge. I know you young. And yeah, I mean, I don't know how to put this. You don't quite fully understand the struggle. You said, I Googled it with AI and it said, while Martin Luther King was pronounced dead in the hospital, a fatal gunshot wound was undeniable because of death. It also, the medical care received in the hospital could not have saved him. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. The nurse came out. You can Google that. Google will tell you that. But I'm going off what the nurse in the hospital said. Before, on her deathbed, she confessed that the doctors smothered his ass. Look, I told you to look that Google. See, I understand. You know, you skeptical of it because you know you're still a little young. You know, but you gotta look up what the nurse said, not Google. Look up what the nurse said. The nurse said it on her deathbed. She confessed. Just like the Emmett Till lady confessed on her deathbed too. These white ladies like to do that. They like to confess on their deathbed. But yeah, she confessed. Everybody that's well known in the black community that this lady confessed. You said I looked it up and this was the result of medical care he received in the hospital. Could not have had him saved him. I don't know how to convince you. I mean, you can believe what you want to believe, but it's well known in the black community that it was the doctor. The nurse confessed. I mean, you can Google it all you want. I'm going off with the nurse who was actually in the room that was caring for him said the doctor came in and ordered everybody to get the fuck out. He ordered everybody to get out. And then they start hog spitting on him. Then they smothered him with a pillow. That's why the family got paid off. AI only shows you what you want to see. That's why I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm going to put in there is no evidence that the nurse confessed to killing Martin Luther King, the official determination supported by the nurse and the nurse's daughter or son both said it. I mean, I mean, you can have your own opinion. I ain't trying to argue with you, but it's a fact. The nurse and the lady, the dude said it. There's videos of it.
Then came the analogy that lit up the internet.
Like I said, you're entitled to your own opinion, but this is something that's well known in the black community.
The football team. Dr. Umar Johnson explained it simply. Imagine a friend who plays for another team.
The doctor even called and said, make sure you bring him to my hospital.
You've known each other since childhood. You love each other like brothers. But when the championship game comes, would he ever hand you his team's playbook? Of course not. His loyalty lies with his team. That, he argued, is how every other race operates. The Chinese protect their own. Arabs protect their own. Jews protect their own. White people protect their own. But Black Americans? According to Dr. Umar Johnson, they are the only ones who don't put race first. He painted the picture with brutal clarity. Africans in America are free agents who don't want to play for their...
That's why I fucked with you, Mr. Judge. See, you're not, you know, when people tell you that they got evidence or something, you don't stick to, oh, what I believe, and, you know, you're willing to look at any evidence that's presented, and that's why I respect you. I mean, your opinion is wrong. I ain't about to argue with you about it, but I'm glad that you keeping an open mind.
Their own team. You want off Team Africa. You want to join Team Anglo-Saxon, Team Arab, Team Jewish, Team Asian. But none of those teams want you. None of them need you. And instead of strengthening your own team, you're begging to be drafted by someone else. The crowd was stunned. Some nodded in agreement, others shook their heads, but nobody could deny the sting. What Dr. Umar Johnson was really saying was that Black America has been conditioned to value religion, fraternal groups, and professional titles above race itself. Other groups pray differently, vote differently, even fight amongst themselves, but when it comes to race, they unite. Meanwhile, centuries of slavery and colonization have left Black America divided, and that, he warned, is why they remain at the bottom of the rankings, season after season. The analogy didn't just sting, it echoed. Because deep down, many people could recognize the truth in Dr. Umar Johnson's words. How many times had Black professionals seen a white colleague block them from a promotion, not because they hated them, but because they were protecting space for their own? How many times had a neighbor smiled in their face, shared meals at their table, maybe even prayed with them side by side, only to suddenly oppose them moving into the neighborhood? This, Dr. Umar Johnson argued, was racism in action, not the loud emotional hate of the bigot, but the cold, disciplined loyalty of the racist who prioritizes their team over everything else. Over everything else. And in this breakdown, Charlie Kirk's death suddenly carried a different weight. Instead of celebrating, Dr. Umar Johnson forced the culture to reflect. The real victory, he said, was not in mocking a man who had fallen, but in exposing the machine that produced him, and will keep producing men like him for generations to come. If racism...
I'm not gonna lie, that is a true fact and a true statement. It's just terrible that it's coming from a terrible sucker like Umar, but that is a true statement when you think about it. You know, we celebrate it like it's a victory, like it's like a hydra. Y'all know what the hydra is? You cut one head off, two more grow in its place. That's what the system is like, and that's what Umar is basically saying. Like we're celebrating one head being cut off when there's two more that's going to grow in its place. And I can't deny that. You can't lie. You can hate Umar all you want, but that shit was true. It's just too bad it's coming from somebody who's not genuine, who really doesn't really give a fuck about Charlie Kirk or the Black community. That's what makes it so wrong.
Could fall apart because a few white people opted out, he thundered, then it would have collapsed 100 years ago. The fact that it's still here proves that every single one of...
You're just another man that got killed. But my whole thing is, who did it? We worried about, see, look what we're doing now. We're arguing about who he is and what he was about instead of who the fuck did it and why. Who, what, where, why. You ever see Master of Disguise? I said a who, what, where, how. I said a who, what, where, how. Who the fuck, why the fuck did they do it? That's the big question. Everybody's worried about what he said and what he did. Who gives a fuck? He said it. You can't take it back now. Let's get to who did it and why they did it. They blinded the world. I think this might be a distraction. You know, when the government tell me to look left, I'm looking right. When they tell me to jump, I'm ducking. So why did that's what I mean by why did this happen? What the fuck else is going on that we're so distracted on Charlie Kirk? Something else is going on. There's a reason why they did it. He's a sacrifice. And I don't mean like ritual sacrifice. I mean, they sacrificed his ass to make us look left instead of looking right. Right. Big distraction.
Of them plays their part, whether they are a bigot or not. The audience online split instantly, like a crack running down the middle of a wall. Some hailed Dr. Umar Johnson as a prophet, a fearless truth teller who pushed the conversation beyond petty death celebrations and back to the bigger picture.
Who hailing him as a prophet? Ain't nobody hailing that man as no goddamn prophet no more. Who the fuck made this?
Others dismissed him as a hypocrite, saying he was using Charlie Kirk's death as another stage to grandstand and preach. No matter which side you were on, one thing was clear. His words lit a fire that was impossible to ignore. By the time the conversation spread across timelines, the entire narrative had shifted. It was no longer about whether Charlie Kirk deserved mockery and death. It became a debate about whether Dr. Umar Johnson was right, that racism is far bigger than a single man, that it thrives on group loyalty and systemic power, and that Black America keeps losing not because of lack of brilliance or ability, but because of disunity. And as the dust settled, one truth stood in plain sight. The death of Charlie Kirk would never end the system that had created him. The man may be gone, his voice silenced forever, his rallies nothing but memory, but the structure he represented still towered over the culture.
That's a fact.
That's what Dr. Umar Johnson drove home with every sentence, refusing to let people confuse a funeral with a final victory. The machine doesn't die with the man, he thundered. Don't mistake the burial of one soldier for the end of the war. Online, the reactions burned like wildfire. One camp cheered Charlie Kirk's passing as karmic justice, clipping his most offensive rants, replaying his racist quotes, and stamping his legacy as that of a villain. The other camp echoed Dr. Umar Johnson's warning, arguing that energy wasted on celebration could have been spent building strategies to dismantle the system itself. For every post mocking Charlie Kirk, there was another clip of Dr. Umar Johnson booming through the screen. Your laughter won't feed your children. Your memes won't buy back your neighborhoods. Your hashtags won't dismantle a system that's been running strong for 400 years. And yet the conversation didn't stay confined to the Black community.
Yeah, but at the end of the day is, what is all this talking going to do? You ain't building nothing. I mean, you have no right to say any of these things because you're not building anything. You're just taking money from the community. But, all right, y'all, this is where I'm going to stop this at. These kids are getting rowdy. All right, I get we'll go in there and regulate. So, this is where I'm going to stop this at, y'all. I'm going to come back tomorrow. Ooh, excuse me. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm going to come early this time. I'm going to come early in the morning, probably mid-morning, late morning, early afternoon. So, see y'all when I see y'all. Until then, you better be careful there, little buddy. You have a good night, too.